She's a marble lady who likes to hit things. Marimore. She fits in pretty well. Tail dovetail. Enjoying the finer comforts in life, Hallinus.
Hey.
And his skin may be copper, but his heart is gold. Thargor Kilcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Right, where we left you guys, you had just defeated some goblins, you decided to partake of some of that delicious Irongut ale, and you were having a short rest.
Mm.
What would you guys like to do now?
Do we have an in-universe reason why Bertha is no longer present?
Oh, yes. Well, she's had a little bit too much, and so she's like, I'll catch up to you later. I'll just have a quick little lie down for a bit. I'll catch up, don't worry.
She said she
Excuse
could.
me while I pass
she
without
said that she
trace
could
into this
take
rock
it.
and take a nap.
I'm surprised she'd leave Herman.
Yeah.
When he stays behind
Maybe
and I
she's
grab
just
the cart.
Asleep in the cart. Dead asleep.
Oh yeah, she may sleep in the cart.
What's Herman's health at? Haven't checked.
I think Herman's at full.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm saying
Herman
full.
hasn't.
Yeah, I don't think he
Hasn't been
in the
attacked
last reason.
since. Yeah. Okay.
So if I recall,
so-
it's like late morning, right? So we can just kind of
Yes, later.
move
We're sort of getting
onwards
into
and-
that afternoon time period, actually.
Okay. So shall we proceed now that we are, I don't know, slightly intoxicated and have some place to be?
Yeah.
Shall
Yeah,
we
it's up to you.
Might as
proceed?
well. Sure, let's head off then.
Yeah, well, great. You're heading off, and my iPad's frozen. Why did you do that to me? Making a fool out of me yet again. What's going on here? Start you. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, so you head off down the narrow road again. Again, this road is the new one, so it's pretty easy going. But after a few hours of cruising down this road, you do come across the source of the road, in the sense that it's the workers that are repairing it. And so you find a pretty large collection of dwarves in the section of the road who are, as you approach, you can still see them working. It looks like they're cutting out big slabs of stone from the canyon around the road, and then they're sort of bringing those down and then plotting those into the road in what sort of works like a mobile quarry. So you can sort of imagine that, like, day by day, they would essentially expand this road, move their camp up the road, camp there for the night, and then the next day build more road, and then just slowly work their way down this canyon, repairing the road. So as soon as this quarry finishes, like after the quarry, that's when the road gets back to being a bit more old and rustic.
Okay.
Is there anything you like to do in this mobile quarry?
Who's working on it? A bunch of dwarves?
100 dwarves, yeah.
Do something, Perry?
Oh, I was just going to say, I think our priority is just kind of delivering stuff at this point now that we've got the ale on our hands. So it seems like we should just keep going.
Go through.
Easy done.
Yep, I'm.
Give
good
it
with
a
that.
wave.
Yep, that's fine. So you go past. They make sure they sort of try and get out of your way as you bring this big cart through. And they're pretty polite, but they're mostly just getting about their own day.
Excuse
Okay.
us. About
And,
actually, I asked them, how far is the shade from here?
So you have to the shade. Well, as one of the workers says, you probably, if you head down this road, you're pretty close. Like, it might be just, a few hours really. It should be pretty easy to get back down there.
That's great. And the road's in good condition?
No, it's not. No, once you get past this point, it's crap. This has been a big job for us making this road better. Yeah, it's absolute trash when you get past.
How bad is it? Is it to the point where
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you.
is it to the point where the cart won't go on it?
I mean, the cart should go fine, but it's not going to be easy.
Okay.
Yeah, you might find the odd fallen tree. small rock slide. I mean, carts have been going up and down this road for decades, but yeah, they've always had an issue with this road, but it should be fine now. Like, well, once we get through it.
Well, it's been very nice up to this point. Thank you.
Oh, good to hear. You hear that, lads? They like it. Hey.
5 stars. Okay.
Everybody loves compliments, so they're pretty happy with that.
We love it. Infrastructure is the basis of a well society, and you guys should be paid more. I hope you have a union.
Agreed. The infrastructure.
Yeah, the dwarf you're talking to is like, all right, time to go. Bye.
Back to work.
Fine.
These capitalist dwarves.
Apparently.
At least this one particular dwarf is.
Okay.
He's probably the leader. He doesn't want them to rise up.
Yeah, he does seem to be not working as hard as the rest, so it looks like he's more in a supervisory position.
Okay. That explains it. Middle management. Yeah.
All right, we keep going then.
Fantastic. So yeah, you're heading down the road. Like I said, for a few more hours, and but before long, you do come across an old lady on the side of the road next to a damaged car. Looks like one of the wheels has gone out on it, and she's sort of sitting there. And like also, there's nothing seems to be hauling the car. She's sort of sitting there, just looking very worried. You know, trying to, as you approach, you sort of see her try to move the car a bit, but she's like, "This ain't working."
This sounds suspicious. Can I look around and see if there's anyone trying to use this as bait for an ambush?
Yeah, absolutely. Give her a perception check.
Okay.
How old is this lady? Did you say
she's pretty old. She looks like she's approaching her 70s, maybe? She's looking pretty old.
Where'd perception go? There we go. Let's see. Does that pop up in... 4.
That didn't pop up in... Oh, wait. There we go.
it is.
Yep. It's updated, yep. Okay. It looks pretty sound. Like, yeah, you don't see anything else around and amongst the bushes or anything as far as you can tell.
Old woman!
Yeah.
Hell! What seems to be ailing you?
Oh,
I
me...
need of assistance.
I am very much so. My horse it ran away, and and my mouth broken, and I've got such a long way to go, and I can't make it. I think.
Why did he run away?
I don't. Something spooked him, and he bolted. The cart went to the side of the road, and he just went. He went down that way, and that's when the wheel broke, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
Do you have any horse snacks?
Horse snacks?
Horses like snacks.
Oh yes, I've got some grain for him for his meals, and then a couple of carrots for him.
Have you tried calling for him?
I've been calling for him for hours, and he hasn't come back. I'm actually really worried about him.
What direction did he go?
He went that way, and yeah, she points into one of those sort of offshoot crags from the main canyon that you're on, and
Save the horse.
Beg your pardon?
We must save the horse.
I would love if you did, because I'm trying to make my way to the Irongut mine to sell all this, and yeah, I'm barely out of the shade, and this is quite a setback for me.
Oh, gosh,
What is all of this?
Oh, and she points to a car, and you see it's covered in jars upon jars of jams, conserves, and marmalades and stuff, all the sort of granny treats.
Treats. I think
if your horse has been gone for hours, it might not be. I don't think we would be able to catch it.
Oh no! Oh dear!
We would want someone to go after Herman.
Herman would run away.
Okay. Question: horses aren't small beasts, are they?
No, horses are pretty big.
Okay, I figured. Just I can speak with small beasts, so if I can like yell in horse, I was gonna try it. But if I can't yell in horse, then
Is that
No,
just speak with animals?
they're classified as
It's-
large animals.
okay, I figured. No, I have a racial trait. As a gnome, I can speak with small beasts.
Oh,
Size
but
small
as a
and smaller.
druid, though, don't you have the ability to speak with animals?
I think that's a spell. Hold on.
Yeah.
Can you
Technically,
keep tracking?
animals speak to animals.
Oh no, beasts can understand my speech. Okay, I do have that. My bad. That's speech of the woods. Yeah, I thought that was just Sylvan, but it is also yeah, beasts can understand your speech. Cool.
We could go. I don't think it would be close enough to hear if we went and searched. That's my concern. We can try.
We can try. I would feel bad if we didn't try, honestly. What's excuse me, ma'am, what is your horse's name?
His name was Old Caddis.
Could you say that again?
Old Caddis was his name.
Old Carrots. Is that
Old
what you
Caddis,
said?
because he loves carrots so much.
Oh, because he loves carrots. Oh yes,
And
horses
he's
just love
old.
carrots. All the goats that we have back home also love carrots. Love all those root vegetables. So yeah, I believe it. Old carrots.
So I'm gonna clear my throat and I'm gonna just yell at the top of my voice. Old carrots in like horse, I guess.
What does that sound like to us?
Give me animal handling check, please.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
That's a 9. God damn it. I'm not doing well.
So yeah, you don't. There's no response in horse or anything for you.
Well, now I look like an idiot. Maybe we should go down the side canyon a little bit, see if we can get a little closer to where he might be. Just a little way. I don't think we could really spare too much time, but it couldn't hurt to go, half a league or so. What do you think?
The way down that canyon, would it be possible to take Herman and the cart with us, or would we have to leave it on the road?
It does look a little bit. It's a very narrow, sort of crowded area there. It's not really a path. If there is, it's very small and not very easy to see. Herman and his cart wouldn't quite fit down that way.
If we have to leave the cart, I don't want to go.
I was going to say I could stay and watch, but should we split? Monks stay here and you two go look?
We can leave Bertha to watch cart.
Yes, the drunk one in the back.
I think Bertha had the watch when the goblins took our stuff. Well, if Helenis wants to stay back, should two of us stay back?
I think that's a
Or
good
just one?
idea. If you two stay here, and I guess just holler just holler if anything happens, I guess, and we'll do the same. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Don't stray too far.
Which two and which two?
Helenis and I will stay at the cart, and you two will go.
Oh.
Does that sound okay?
Yes.
Sounds good to me. Okay, Thargor, let's head out. If we're not back in I don't know, 30 minutes, maybe start to worry, I guess.
So I guess we'll trudge down. Like, I feel like I would be, Taylor is probably disinclined to go very far, but Taylor also wants to help this old lady and this horse. So, I don't know, maybe walk for like 10 minutes, just continuing to neigh for old carrots.
Really quick, before we do this, can I roll an insight check on this lady?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't trust her to save my life. That's why I wanted to stay behind. I have an 8.
Okay. Yeah, she just seems just very, very concerned. And also a little bit tired. It's been a big day for her.
Okay.
Jam jars check out.
Pretty complicated trap.
Can I get somebody who's looking for old carrots to give me a survival check to see how well you can track him?
I'm gonna do that because I have good bonus in survival. So yeah, I was actually, I mean, you said tracking. I was actually gonna say like, well, in addition to just like yelling out, I definitely have like animal tracking abilities. So I will roll survival. 14. 5.
Okay. It's actually not too bad because you do actually see areas where the scrub has been disturbed and something has probably come through there fairly recently.
Okay, Thargor, I think we should go this way. It looks like someone's been here recently.
So I guess I'll continue to follow the tracks, continue neighing for old carrots.
Thargor is going to follow and like holding a sword aloft in a very heroic manner and like look behind rocks that are clearly too small to hide a horse.
Give me a survival check as well then, Thargor. Nice. Yeah, same thing. You sort of see where Taylor's coming from with this tracking business. You can sort of see where something's come through fairly recently. And you follow these tracks for a little bit, and I'm gonna say like maybe after half an hour, you still haven't quite reached the end of the track yet. But you sort of mentioned a 30-minute time frame before, so I'm just going to bring that up there. After half an hour, you still haven't found him, but you still have that trail.
Well, we did say we would head back. I feel like we should head back. What do you think?
Yes. I believe so.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I guess we'll head back then. Can I give like one more loud neigh at the top of my lungs and do one more animal handling check from here to see, or is that just like trying to re-roll to get a better score too many times?
That's if you want to do like another neigh to try and get them to come back, feel free.
Yeah.
That would be another animal handling, I'd say.
Okay. We don't hear anything?
No, you don't. So after that neigh, you still don't hear anything. And aside from just the general sounds of this little narrow wooded area, yeah, nothing particular that's catching your ear.
Well, this is unfortunate, but we have a job to do, so I guess we should go back.
We should have brought the horse snacks.
You're probably right. That would have been a good idea. Well, I guess we'll go back, and we can tell the old lady whose name we probably should have asked. We can go and tell the old lady that there's a trail here, and I don't know, maybe she can follow it herself. But we just have a duty. We have something to do. Can't spend all day here.
So yeah, I guess we'll head back.
Okay. So you head back, and the trek back's a bit quicker, so it's maybe more like 15, 20 minutes to get back. And yeah, so you come back out behind that out of that little path and then to the cart. And yes, you're back in the cart with the old lady and your compatriots.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, we followed the trail for half an hour, and there's something there, but we just I'm sorry, but we just can't. We can't spare the time. We have a delivery to make and places to be. I'm really sorry, ma'am.
That's understandable. You got places to be. Could I trouble you for a lift back into the shade? Would that be all right? And
That's
me
fine.
and a couple of crates of my fine wares here. I can even give you some if you like. Would that be okay?
That's
That
what
would
I
be
was
fine by
considering.
me.
I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
Didn't
Oh, thank you so much. And so she goes to a cart and she starts getting a couple of these loose, like big trays of these clinking, various jams and conserves and whatnot. And she goes, I've got for you. I've got this. It's a blood orange marmalade. And she hands like the party up this really nice looking mason jar of this orangey marmalade, and also this fig jam as well for you too. So she gives those to you.
Oh,
I
thank you
hand
so
those
much.
right to Thargor.
I'm just gonna hold
Well,
my hands like I don't really know what to do with them.
aren't you
Holding
our
them out.
cook?
I mean, like, I don't know where to put them, I guess would be a more
I
accurate
put him in the cart.
way to say it.
Okay, like I said, she got a
Go on
couple of little crates and trays of this her wares that she sort of loads into the cart as well.
Can we fit everything? I can carry some of your
There's actually quite a bit there.
items.
And yeah, like she sort of put as much as she can into the cart, and the cart's pretty full at this stage, with all the barrels
Would
and
it
stuff.
Would it be possible? And the cart's immovable. I wouldn't be able to just pull the cart.
All the cart's like not only is like the wheel broken, it's sort of like wedged into this side of the canyon, and it's a pretty big full cart. Yeah.
Oh, I have a spell for that. I can
Mending?
mend. I have the mending cantrip. It can repair a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain, like 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no larger than any foot in one dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. Is how big is the break? I guess
It's like looks like one of the spokes on this wooden wheel sort of broke, and then because of that, the actual outside shape of this wooden wheel caved in too. So it's a pretty sizable break in that. As far as a foot in any dimension, because I think that is that mending or
that's mending. Yeah.
mending, yeah. Because I think with mending, like I said, it's kind of like just putting 2 bits together, and this is more like 3, 4 separate bits that have kind of broken on this wheel.
Okay. Because I was thinking maybe if we could get the cart working, then we could see if Herman would be willing to pull both. But
I was just gonna pull it.
or if just we can all be pack horses and just
Yeah.
If Mara can pull it with her buff calves.
Ma'am,
But yeah,
Excuse
if
me.
I can't pull it, if I can't fix it, then
All right. Are we good to go, guys? We all set. You got everything you need, lady?
I've got a caddy, and there's a carpenter in town. I'm sure he could come out and help fix this wheel for me as well.
What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Mersu, love.
Mersulov?
Oh no, love, I'm just calling you love. My name is Mersu.
Mersu.
Yep, M-E-R-S-U.
Mersu love. Okay. Let's head then. Luckily we got you while you're close.
Yes,
Let's go.
very lucky. And yeah, so she hops on the cart with all her business, and you start trudging down the road, which is, as the dwarves previously mentioned, it's a very like narrow path that kind of snakes down this alley around these pretty big rocks and little crevices and stuff. It's a really rough road, and yeah, lots of like not doing so great vegetation around here. It all seems to be kind of wilting and dying in this area.
Have you taken this path before?
He was about, no, this is going to be my first trip to Irongut Mine. I was very excited. But yeah, sure enough, just whatever spooked my horse spooked it, and this rough terrain just destroyed my poor cart.
So you don't know what spooked the horse?
No, there
Is
was
that what you're?
nothing happened. Like the horse just, poor old carrot just he just panicked and bolted. I didn't even hear a noise or anything, but he just sensed something, and yeah, it was terrifying.
Can I roll an
That's really
insight check?
Yep, go for it.
We were warned that there were
All right.
dangers on this road.
So that's a dirty 20.
That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so insight check. She
I stab her.
just the way that she's speaking.
Because we're taking her to the shade, but she just mentioned wanting to go the first time going to Irongut Mine.
Yeah, she's going from the shade to Irongut Mine, up that road that you're taking now.
Taking her back to where she came from.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, she does seem to be giving almost too much detail when you ask her these questions. Like she's had these responses prepared already.
All right. I am suspicious, but I don't have anything necessarily to interrogate her about, but I'm suspicious now.
Okay.
So if like you said, like the plants look wilted and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I feel
it's really just by the makeup of the terrain of this area. Like it's very rocky and hard dirt, so that any plants that are sort of growing, they don't grow particularly well.
So it's okay because I was kind of wondering if it could be like a magic thing, like if there's something. I mean, if we know that like kind of like weird stuff was going on in this area, I guess I would kind of I would be inclined to try to investigate why, or like kind of like look to see if there's anything weird going on. But I mean, if it's just the rocky terrain, then
yeah, it's not so much like this is a particularly oddly decaying part of the world. It's just it's just the way that the makeup is of this area that is not conducive to growing life.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so and you just head on down the road in with Herman and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
where are we up to now then? And yeah, after a few more hours, there is a rain that does start to fall. This rain you've heard about around the shade, and there's these raindrops start sort of tinkling around on the ground, and cascades of thin streams of water run down the side of the canyon. And before you can even notice anything, Herman suddenly stops in his tracks.
So since I can speak to beasts, and I apparently didn't realize this until today, I'm gonna ask Herman, like, hey, do you see something?
You go to Herman, and when you see him, he's just standing in the road looking down. He seems to be kind of shaking a little bit too. He's kind of looking down, like looking at the ground, and
shaking with fear or anger.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, Herman. What Herman?
You're not sure why he's shaking. So you want to talk to Herman still?
About what to do with that marmalade.
Just still carrying these 2 jars.
He's just running through recipes in his head, trying to see what he wants to make with it.
I'd like to look around and see what's going on as well.
Okay, so yeah, you look around and give me that perception check. There you go. So you that's a dirty 20. So you sort of look at Herman and see that in his shaking, he's looking down, and so you kind of follow his line of sight down, and sure enough, there is a single spider about sort of that big-ish, right in front of him, and it's kind of rearing back like in a scary way that some spiders do. And it's big for like a normal spider, but it's not particularly scary. But Herm's looking at it, and he's terrified of the spider.
I want to talk to the spider.
Yep.
I'm just really excited about this. I forgot I could do this. I'm just gonna like get up close and crouch down. And just
Okay, so you kind of like the spider's like
And
back
you're
and kind of
javelin at the
turns to
spider.
you.
Excuse me. You're scaring my cow friend. Would you mind getting out of the path just for a moment so we can get by, please?
He's looking at you. He's like, "The big thing's scaring me."
He won't hurt you. I promise. He doesn't want to hurt you. He's scared of you, honestly, I'm pretty sure. Would you mind just kind of backing up and getting out of the way? We have to go straight. We can't really go back.
Give me a persuasion check.
Just move it.
God fucking damn it!
Just pick him up.
I swear.
Don't pick up the spider.
Can I?
So yeah, yeah.
Can I kind of, with the blunt side of my javelin, can I kind of just nudge him a little bit?
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
Oh, this is good. This is going to be great.
Oh god!
Oh
No! I stabbed Alanus.
No.
no! You go down to like nudge this spider, and you slip, and you kind of just skewer the spider, and
Wait, what?
you skewer the spider.
Oh no! With the blunt end?
Oh, sorry, you crush the spider with the blunt end.
Okay.
And
His family wasn't watching.
I saw the problem.
And I don't know. Is there a perception check or something that I can roll? I want to see the old lady's reaction.
yeah, sure. Give me a perception check to look at the old lady.
Helenis doesn't trust the old lady.
Motherfucker.
She sees the spider. She's like, "Oh!" As it gets crushed.
Okay. Well, there's no additional suspicion here.
Does Herman feel better now?
Yeah, he kind of gets a little huff, and he's about to get going, and then he still stops, and he kind of looks over his shoulder at sort of the upper walls of his cabin, and yeah, sure enough, you see three. Where are we looking at? You see three big spiders come down, as well as a giant spider come down the side, and they quickly kind of rush down to attack you. You're right there, Nero?
I just want to take this moment to say I told you so.
I did not try to kill it.
I
didn't
said
try to
don't touch
touch
the
it.
spider.
I didn't. I used my javelin.
Touch the
I
spider.
didn't touch it. I didn't mean to.
All
Damn
right.
it. I shanked the old lady.
Okay, the old lady hasn't actually done anything wrong right now. I still think, I'm suspicious of her, but I don't think we should do anything about her. She might come in handy if we need to, feed these spiders something.
She's a hostage.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay,
take a defensive stance in front of Herman, because Herman's obviously not stoked about the spiders.
Yeah.
He's not having the best time about these spiders.
And I'm also equipping
Are
my
they-
rapier. I'm getting ready for combat.
Okay. Are we rolling initiative?
You will be in just a moment. Let me just quickly get this sorted out.
Yeah, I don't think we can talk ourselves out of this one.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. We didn't mean to.
My defense.
Tell that to his mother.
It's very slippery here. I'm stone. I have no traction on my feet. I don't wear shoes. It's just marble.
You know, this is exactly like when we tried to remove the wax seal. I'm just like,
You tried to remove the wax
no,
seal.
Dick Kickham tried to remove the wax seal. Dick tried to do it with his great sword, and I knew it was a bad idea. It was right then, I was right now.
Oh.
Elenis is furious about this whole situation.
Oh, sorry.
He knows best, huh?
I didn't even want to help the old lady. I just
Well,
say
we couldn't
that.
just leave her there. Unfortunately, my character likes not to do that.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta help
Elenis just
people.
rolls his eyes, but yeah.
Just because you're chaotic neutral doesn't mean
Exactly. We have good alignment, unfortunately.
By contrast, Thargor didn't really care about the lady. He just wanted to find the horse.
Yeah. That's Tala and I. Oh no, those are big spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care for that.
All right. We good to roll initiative? Or, oh, no, you're
Yeah,
still-
just make sure that you're got your character selected, and then roll initiative in D&D Beyond.
Okay. Sure, now we all roll well.
Speak for yourself.
Damn it. I couldn't push a spider, but I can go a second, I guess. Oh.
Okie dokie. So, and yeah, the old lady's just in the cart, sort of cowering.
She's not a fighter.
Can I roll
She
persuasion?
doesn't have an initiative roll.
Can I roll persuasion to try and convince her to fight with us?
She's 70.
Have you done initiative yet, Halinus?
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
Were you selecting your character at the time?
Yes.
Are you sure? I'll just add you manually. Okay.
Oh, this is cool. All right.
Boom. Okay. And what was your initiative again?
13.
13. Lovely.
No, that's a big spider.
That's a big one. Okay, so now giant spider. Oh, that's giant. Other spider. There he is.
Is that really? Is that the one? Is it like?
Can you see the little box around it when I hover my thing over the initiative?
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out the map.
Oh,
So
okay.
like it's a canyon. So there's
Yes.
the little road. Is the rest of that also road, and then the canyon, then the walls?
That's right. Yeah, it's
Or
kind of
is
like there's like this dirt path, and then it goes out for a little bit, and then the wall of the canyon start going up.
Okay. Okay.
So where most of the spiders are is the walls of the canyon.
Okay.
Okay. So he's going to move. Now, did you end up healing Miramore, or are you still on 12?
Still on 12.
Okay, cool. No dramas then.
Wasn't planning on fighting spiders today.
Funny thing about
Oh.
adventure. So he doesn't quite
Right.
reach you, and he also does have a range attack. So that's his turn, just trying to get close to Miramore. Meanwhile, this is very strange. No. Yeah, that's better. The initiative didn't quite go in the right order, but I think I fixed it. So meanwhile, the big spider is going to... go that far. And oh, perfect.
Oh, good.
And they're going to sort of lean back and put his little abdomen forward and spidey-web you, Colonus, and attempt to at least.
Cool.
Okay. And your armor class is 15, so that is going to hit.
Yippee.
And you can't move. You are restrained currently.
Oh,
So.
Oh, there's even a little web icon I can put on you. How cool is that?
Oh no.
I hate this.
It's a net, but still. So yeah, you can't move right now.
Alright. Paralyzed?
Restrained.
Okay.
Yes, there you go. Okay. And well, that means we're on Thargor's turn now.
Let's see. Right. Thargor is going to charge over here to smaller spider.
Oops.
Oh, by the way, if you want to in D&D Beyond, if you hold your character and tap Q, it'll actually bring up a ruler to see how far you're moving as well.
Huh.
Which is really handy. And also you can tap Q in multiple areas to sort of zigzag around too if you like.
And he's just going to take a big ol' swing at the spider.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I was going to look at changing his weapons because I can't dual wield them.
Mm.
But I never looked at that, so I'll have to do that next time. Anyway, I'm just going to take a big ol' swing with my long sword.
That is going to hit.
All right. Oh, it's not. Oh, I'm used to having it auto roll damage at the same time.
Yeah, it depends on where you click, I think.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So this will be a two-handed swing.
Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, so that's 14. Sorry, I forgot to add HP for all these characters.
Mm.
But that little one's dead.
Haha.
Bam. Okay, so that's your turn. Is that all you want to do?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you run past Miramore seeing this big scary spider about to attack your friend, but you won't have none of that. So just two-handed, just and yeah, you sort of get it right through the face and it falls apart like a big old watermelon, and you feel really good about yourself. Next up to play, we have Miramore. So Thargor's just dodged in front of you to kill a spider. What do you want to do?
Okay. I don't want to go to that far spider because I don't want to go too far. Can I? I'm going to do a fun little pole vault over my bud.
Yep.
Land
so-
right here.
Okay, give me a acrobatics check for that.
Trying to be fun makes me do checks. It's
Yep.
fine.
Checks are so fun for
I got
DMs.
+3.
Well, you smash it anyway, so yeah, you definitely vault over Herman, who he jolts quickly when because he's having a real rough time right now. But seeing that it's you, he's I wouldn't say calm, but he's okay with what you just did.
Sorry, buddy. I had to get over you. And I'm going to throw a dart at the big guy.
Okay.
Alrighty. 24 to hit.
Would hit, yes.
Okay. 5.
5 damage. Lovely. Okay, so you leap over, you land, and you just with the start, and it gets him sort of right in the spider shoulder, and has a little scream as that happens. Okay. Next up, we
Then
have
he's not close enough for me to hit him, is he?
Taylor.
With my...
Oh,
I have a bonus action. I was just thinking he's not close enough for me to hit him with a 5 feet range, right? With my
no, he's not. He's 10 feet away.
Okay. I didn't want to move closer. Okay. I'm good.
Okay. Taylor's turn now.
I'm trying to decide what animal to turn into. I need to figure out how far away from this guy I am. What did you say? Hold Q?
Yeah. So that will well, no, you hold your character and you tap Q.
Okay, gotcha. Oops, that I'm gonna move back. That was an accident. Okay, so first, because I figured that in order to get out of like webbing and stuff, that I assume that would be a strength check. So
are you trying to cut out Hallinus?
Or no, sorry, I was just because I have I have my spirit totem, and if I summon a bear spirit, I can give my allies advantage on strength checks. So if that's a strength thing to get out, then I can give.
Oh yeah, that's very cool. Let me just see what it officially is. It is a strength check from their end. But having said that, you do think that you could possibly cut this as well, if you wanted to use that for something else. Yeah. Okay. But also, it was pointed out to me that with the totems, I think that a lot of the effects they have are based on your reaction, which means that you have to say that this person's going to get that benefit in like any time during combat. But you only do that once.
You can use your reaction to grant advantage.
But you only get that once per round.
Okay, it doesn't say once per round in.
Well, that's what reactions are. Reactions happen once per round.
Okay.
Yeah, gotcha. But any time during that round, you can do it.
Okay, I didn't realize that was just once per round. Okay.
No, that's fair enough.
Sorry, now I'm like rethinking what I want to do.
No, fair enough.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to take take a bonus action to summon the Hawk Spirit, which is Mathave, because so I can use my reaction to give advantage to my allies on an attack roll. In addition, your allies have advantage on wisdom checks while in the aura, but I don't think that's really relevant right now. So basically, I can use my reaction to grant advantage to an attack roll. So I will do that as my bonus action, and then sorry, I'm looking at the map again. I always forget that that's a bonus action, and then I need to remember what else I need to do. Shit.
Where did you want to launch this totem? Like tap on the map. I think I can see where you tap. So.
Haha. So I'm just gonna kind of center that between all of us. So like there.
Okay. And how big is it again?
It has a radius of shit. Sorry, I unclicked. Shape. Spirit totem. There we go. Creates a 30-foot radius.
Okay, that's pretty big.
It counts as neither a creature nor an object. And then I am going to. Oh, that's cool.
I did this.
Yes,
I made this.
It is cool.
I think that's about right.
So I am going to run up towards. Yeah, that's 15. Okay, so these are 5-foot squares. So I'm going to run up towards the big spider, and wait a second. Never mind. I'm not going to do that because I already used my bonus action. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I've been putting together this other character, so I'm still in like warlock mode apparently. And I forgot all of my druid things. Gosh. So yeah, I am going to turn into a boar. Use my wild shape to turn into a boar.
Sweet.
And that's an action, so.
Okay, great. So you summon this totem which appears near you, and this magical aura appears that affects only your buddies. And then you kind of like kneel down, and your shoulders kind of crack and pop into this nice boar hump that you have, and your teeth grow into these tusks, and you slowly shrivel into this boar appearance, looking pretty scary, but also kind of adorable at the same time. And you start talking like Dumba.
My voice gets really low. Or maybe it continues to squeak. I need to make that artistic decision.
Okay, so that's Taylor's turn. English is fun. Halinus, what are you doing, buddy?
Well, I'm restrained, so I'm assuming I need to make some sort of saving throw to try and...
Yeah, if you want to bust out, as your action, you can do a strength check.
Just a regular strength check or a saving throw?
It's just a strength check, apparently. And is that affected by your aura, Taylor?
No.
Okay, cool. You picked which aura did you do? Oh, okay. Oh, so there's no aura now?
No, I cast a different one.
Okay, cool.
I cast one that gives the one that allows me to give advantage on attack rolls.
Okay, cool. No dramas.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I was too busy finding my aura template.
All right, and that was 14.
14. Okay, yep. So you kind of like, you struggle and strain and twist, and then eventually the webbing kind of starts to break, and you can sort of start tearing it off your body, and now you're free. You still have a bonus action and movement if you like.
Let's see. Bonus action. I'm two wielding, so I can't do my unarmed strike.
That's right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm good.
Okay, you're good. Lovely. Okay, so at least you're free, which is nice. And now we have a spider's turn. That one. And your movement speed. So he's going to zoom right over there. At the closest thing you can see.
Fast.
Yeah, so he kind of really scarily really comes at you quick. And he's going to bite you.
Me?
Okay. And that's I don't need to ask anymore. I know what your armor class is. But I can't reach it because my aura's in the way. What's your armor class? I'm going to put that in the GM layer. There we go.
My armor class is 12.
12. Yep, I can see that now. Cool. Which he reaches. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
I just wanted to move the spider out of the way. 15.
Okay. Well, he bites you, but before that horrible venom can take hold on you, you push him out of your arm where he bites you. So you're not poisoned, but you do take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
And yeah,
Got
so
it,
these great big fangs, you see this green liquid ooze from the tips, and it's gross, and you hate it.
Don't like it.
Okay.
Mara suddenly hates spiders. Not a fan.
Oh, that spider is so dead. He's gone. But... Oh, wait. Oh, he wasn't. Can do. One moment, please.
Holding.
Please hold.
I deleted the wrong spider, so I just got to quickly throw this guy back into the initiative. Okay, and he's going to use his movement.
I don't want to watch him.
Only going to go that far.
I hate it.
So he skitters, like, and also as he skitters past that dead tree, like a couple of his limbs kind of go up on a little bit, and it's really terrifying. You don't like it. And now it's the Biggin's turn.
Oh,
So he's
good.
going to...
Spidey. Spider-Man over here is...
He's going to... And...
Oh,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
only for me.
Now he's going to see if his webbing recharges. Oh shit, which it does.
Well, Thomas again.
But he was dumb and he moved, so he's going to have disadvantage on the ranged weapon attack for that. But it's still a 22 when he shoots Merrimore with it, so that is going to hit.
Okay.
And
Do I get any sort of dodge? No?
yes, you do. Of course you do. You get a oh wait, no. I don't think you do. Nope, you get that on your next turn. So in the meantime, you're just restrained.
Okay.
But that's his turn. So look at him go. Togwell's turn. What are we doing, Thogwell?
So I am going to charge straight over here. Just kind of like shoulder my way in between those two. Like get my sword in between and try to stab the spider in the gut. Is it down on all legs, or is it like rearing back?
It was just rearing back to shoot his web at Halness. Or at Merrimore, sorry, but now it's back down again. So yeah, it's sort of face forward towards Merrimore and you.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try to get it across the eyes. Just
Okay.
Slash across the eyes.
Fantastic. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a critical fail, so that does not hit.
Nope.
So there's just too much going on around you. You try to sort of get between your buddies, and you just can't get good purchase, and it just nothing but air. You whiff right in front of all their legs.
Wait, can I give it advantage on that as a reaction on that attack?
I'll allow it, but I think you normally have to. I'll allow it now, but normally you have to say it before the attack happens. But I'll allow it this time.
Sorry.
That's
Okay,
fair.
I thought. Okay. So wait, so I do have to say it before or after the roll?
I think with these ones, it's before the roll. I think it's Bardic Inspiration. You can do it after the roll, but with this one, I think it's before the roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
but
have
also,
to
That's fine. I'll say that's fine for this time, but next time you just remember. So give us another roll, Fargo.
What's the ability called that lets you do that?
Oh, that's the totem.
I cast the spirit totem, and the spirit totem allows me to use my reaction for that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I will.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, that hits, and you're going to knock off that 10 HP, which is a really solid hit. So yeah, with all this feeling of this hawk spirit that's helping you, from a rising attack, just bang on that leg, and you get a good hit on the leg, but it's still 80% combat effective. Marimor, it's now your turn.
Okay.
Now you can
So I
break
could do a
free.
strength?
Yep, you have to do a strength check as your
Okay.
action, which means you get a bonus action or a movement afterwards if you succeed.
Strength.
Oh, that doesn't quite make it. So you're struggling and straining, but it's just got too much purchase on that smooth marble skin that you have, and you can't break free. Is there anything else you can do in the meantime?
How I can't move at all?
Yeah, so you kind of can't do anything. You can't move because you're too. Yeah, but you can't do much.
Let me. I don't have any useful spell. Could I? I couldn't dodge either while I'm restrained, can I?
No, because you couldn't do any movement.
Okay, that's it then.
Okay. Rightio, Taylor, it's your turn.
Okay, well, since I am in boar form, I am going to kind of circle around and take a running charge at the big spider. So that is going to be this is, I think, the first time I've made an attack in animal form, so I'm trying to figure out how my
as long as you press the dice roll.
But I would think that since the I guess I could wait. Just the dice roll in the bottom left and just do.
You can do that if you like, but also, have you got the ball stats on your D&D Beyond?
I have them on. No, I don't.
Okay, that's fine then. You can use the real dice if you like, or you can use the D&D Beyond dice. It's entirely up to you.
I'll use the D&D Beyond dice. Whoops, I accidentally rolled. Did I roll twice or did I just roll once? No, I only. Shit. How do I? Sorry.
That's okay.
I clicked on it once and then I clicked on it again, and now I guess I can cancel. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
There we go. Roll. So that is an attack roll of okay. I miss. That's a 3.
You do miss.
So I just go.
So
okay, so I basically make a running charge past this spider, kind of aiming for one of its legs, and I just miss. And so I guess that will probably put me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to come over here so that I'm far enough away to get a good charge going if I...
okay, well, bear in mind, though, that you will be invoking an opportunity attack on yourself because you're moving out of their combat range.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, because you're fine doing the charging attack because you're outside of the range when you first do the attack. So you'd pretty much have to, stop. If you don't want to get an opportunity attack, you have to stop right in front of them. But bear in mind that your boar HP is different to normal HP anyway, so...
Yeah, and my boar HP is lower. So yeah, I don't think I want to open myself up to an opportunity attack. So I guess I will just stop here and try to slash at it and not run past it, but just run up to it. And
no bonus attacks or anything right now for you?
No, I don't have any of those.
Ruby. Okay, well that means that we're up to Hallinus' turn.
All right, I'm going to be very simple, and I am just going to slash at the biggin with my rapier. So that's good. 11 to hit.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
Cool. I am going to take a key point for patient defense.
Okay.
So that's a dodge as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Okay. So we're up to a spider's turn now.
The one that's about to eat.
Yeah, you're close, and he's just gonna have a crack at that. Okay. So, and your armor class was 12, so that's gonna hit. And I need you to do another Constitution saving throw.
Kick it. Constitution saving throw. Good thing I got a +3 on Constitution.
Very good, very good. So, yeah, you're ready for it this time, but you still, I tell you what, he hits you, bites you in the arm, but his fangs are so long, they stick out the other side, and that's where you see the poison drip down. You're like, oh no, and you don't want to move him off until the poison's done, and when the poison's done, you do push him off. But you take 5 piercing damage.
I'm like wrapped.
Oh wait, you're still restrained.
I'm restrained.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so but
I just take it like a man.
well, it depends on how restrain works. You might. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, but I still take 5.
You still take 5 damage. Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna need that.
I think you normally get advantage on the attack, but yeah, he hit you anyway, so it's fine.
Healing soon. I'm gonna die.
So we're up to this little cheeky bugger's turn.
Gonna go for the old lady.
Well, no, he's going to go for the very large creature that's not moving.
Oh no. Herman, stay strong.
Herman, no.
Okay, I'm going to hit Herman. I need to get Herman's...
If Herman dies, Pale's gonna kill us.
Yep.
Guys.
Herman's tough, though, and that's a weak-ass spider.
It's a weak-ass spider, because Thargor got it in 1.
I mean, Thargor is also, like, buff as hell, but, you know, we're gonna...
Sure.
Wait, did Herman not roll initiative this time?
Herman is not doing anything. He's too terrified.
Okay.
Is paralyzed in fear.
Fair.
I'm sorry, Herman. I didn't mean to. I was too busy thinking of plans for the dwarves' contract.
So now he needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. Which he makes, which is good, but he still takes 5 piercing damage.
Oh no.
How much health does he have?
I'll just tell you, he has 15 left.
Okay, well he's a sturdy man.
He's
Got
a
it.
tank. That's I remember from the and under. He's a tank.
He's pretty tanky. Normally he'd be very helpful in a fight, but he's just too scared of these big old spiders.
Big old spiders.
Poor boy.
So yeah, he gets a bite and he kind of shakes, and he thankfully none of the poison takes hold, so he's not taking any extra damage, but he still took some damage.
Should have high con.
Alrighty. Now it's the big one's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll see who the big one attacks with a dice roll.
Not me.
Looks like it's Thargor.
Thank God.
I was gonna say, this time I actually hope he attacks me or Thargor, because I'm prepared for it and Thargor is a tank.
Do not attack me.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's a critical hit.
What?
On Thargor. Thargor, please make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, you got lucky.
I'm going to scream in defiance. A dragon scream.
Nice.
But
But
14
figured-
damage.
whoa.
Oof.
Oh, thankfully you took no poison, but still. Got you good. Alrighty. And check to see if that webbing recharges. Which it doesn't. Okay, cool. So, Pythagoras, it's your turn now. So, this spider he got you real good. What would you like to do?
I was going to see if I could do something about this webbing holding people down, but I don't know.
That's just me.
That changes things. Now it's personal.
Oof.
Fuck Mara.
Can I can move around it without invoking an attack of opportunity, right? As long as I don't leave.
What was that, sorry?
I can move around it without invoking an attack of opportunity, correct? As long as I don't move away from it.
That's correct. However, you can't really move anywhere except around anyways, because you got all those people in your way, and you can't move through another creature.
Well, you can move through your ally's space.
Only if you're a small creature, and Thargor's not small.
Okay.
So Taylor could, but you couldn't.
Not right now because I am a boar, but on
True.
a normal day, yes.
I think you're pretty interesting.
I want my money back, money back, money back.
Okay. All right. So this may be a little bit crazy. So the
Here we go.
spider is a large creature, correct?
Yes, it is.
Is it standing kind of high up off the ground?
Yeah, I'd say it is actually. Yeah.
So what I would like to do is like what I'd like to do is like sort of kind of baseball slide underneath the spider to the other side of it, slashing at its abdomen as I go.
Okay, you're giving it the old Samuel. Okay. Give us a. It's gonna be acrobatics
Athletic?
check.
Not
It's
athletic?
acrobatics. No, it's pretty much a dive roll, so it's acrobatics.
Okay. All right, we'll try it.
Here we go.
I'm not terrible at acrobatics, but I'm better at athletics. No!
Ooh.
At least it's not a crit
So you
fail.
go to do that, and you can't get underneath it to roll through the other side. But I will say you can do your attack still if you like.
Okay.
Just means you don't move. That's pretty
Well.
good.
At least the attack worked.
Okay, and was that with the two hand?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's annoying because your one hand would have been 9, but you
Yeah.
rolled 5 on the two hand. But oh well, so that'd be. Alrighty, and come on, you. Okay,
I
but
mean,
he's not looking good. He's looking very wobbly for a spider. So you've done a lot of damage on him.
Logically, actually, it probably would have been one hand if he's trying to slide under because he's got a hand on the ground. But I'll leave that up to you.
I would have said like you would have been rolling like a big two-handed like raw as you did it.
All right.
Now then, Marimore, I did just decide to check the rules, and looks like restrained. You actually can still attack.
What?
Yes, I do apologize, but when you're restrained, you can attack. You just can't move anywhere, and your attacks have disadvantage. And the strength check to break free of the webbing means that that would be your action, but you do have bonus actions.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my action to try and break free.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you don't.
I don't.
With that,
Sure don't.
with that 3.
I would like to just like punch at the spider, the small one right next to me,
Okay.
because
And I'm
my
gonna give
friends
her-
have a.
And I want to use my Hawk Totem reaction to give her advantage on that attack roll because I feel like she needs a boost right now.
Yep.
I
Well,
need
that
a
would just
win.
That's going to bounce it out to a normal attack because you have disadvantage already. So normal attack. So just a straight roll.
I need a win here. All right. 17 to hit.
Yep, that's going to hit.
Yeah.
And 5.
Lovely. Okay, so yep, you hit him. He's still not looking too bad though, considering.
Do you hit the big
Now-
one
The
or
small
the
one?
little one?
Yeah,
I hit the small one, right?
yeah, you
Okay.
hit the small one. Yeah. What was that, Helenis?
Oh, never mind. That answered the
Okay.
question.
Taylor's turn.
Okay, so I have a question for the Mr. DM.
Yes.
So if I can, as a boar, I can charge in order to take an extra 1d6 slashing damage on a
Mhm.
successful attack roll, but I need to move at least 20 feet straight towards a target
Yep.
first. So can I kind of like back up and circle around to get that like 20 feet? Because I have 40
You
feet of
kind of
movement.
can't. Yeah,
Or
but
would
like
that-
if you break the 5 feet away from the spider, they get the opportunity attack. So you can do it if you like.
Okay, so
But you're
that's
just gonna
okay.
get
So
opportunity.
that's. I wasn't sure if like I came back and if I ended on the same.
No, because once you because you have to essentially move back 20 feet to move forward 20 feet.
Yeah.
And so you still be
Okay, so
moving
that-
back initially.
That still
Yeah.
counts. Okay.
Yeah.
So I am just going to do a good old tusk attack then. I'm not gonna charge. So that is a just a sec. Sorry.
That's all right.
So I'm going to roll to attack. And
Should have
that
thrown something at
is
the wall.
a 6. I don't know what
That's
my
not
yeah.
a 6 plus anything.
I'm trying to figure out what it would be plus. I think it would probably be plus 0 because plus. Regardless, I mean it would. It
Plus
wouldn't-
3 for a ball.
Okay.
So yeah, it still doesn't make it though. It's only 9. So yeah, you don't hit, I'm afraid. So you're just too close to the ground. You can't get good purchase on this spider, and yeah, you kind of miss, which is a shame. Helenis, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna hit the big one again because that worked so well the first time,
Okay.
and that's an 11 to hit again.
Let's see. I don't think that's gonna quite cut the mustard. No, it doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
All right, is my since I used that key point on the dodge, is that dodge still like?
I think it only lasts a round, so I don't think it's going to be existing again unless you want to redo patient
No.
defense again.
No, that's not worth it. All right,
Okay.
I'm done.
No bonus attacks or anything?
No, because I'm still two-handed, so I can't. The only bonus thing I could do, unless like it's useful for me to like shove Mara out of the way.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, unfortunately, because like I think shove would be an action, so you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I was like, I would disagree about its usefulness.
No, just yeah, because it's an action you can't do it, I'm afraid, which is a bit of a bummer. Now it's that spider next to Mara's turn, who's going to attack with advantage
Cool.
against Mara.
My buddy.
Okay. Versus Mara's armor class is going to hit. So please give me that Constitution saving throw.
Plus
Right.
your constitution, man. I'm so happy.
He gets you through the exact same bite before, so it only does 2 damage.
Just shake it off.
And now
some
it's
dirt in it.
Herman's friend's turn. He's going to give Herman an old bite. Okay, Herman does his saving throw. Actually, wait a minute. What's your armor class, Herman? Oh, Herman, yeah, he kind of dodges out of the way anyway, so he doesn't get bitten. Good job, Herman.
Yay!
Now it's the big one's turn. Who's going to attack? Oh, he's going to hit Thargor again.
Oh no!
Let's see what he does. Okay. Thankfully, though, Thargor manages to block this big old attack and doesn't get hit, so that's lucky.
Good job.
Now, Thargor, your rebuke. What would you like to do?
All right. This time I'm not going to try anything fancy. I'm just going to plant my feet and just stab at it. Try to skewer it.
Nice.
Are you still under it?
How does it look? No, I don't think I actually moved. I think like I hit the dirt and like stopped instead of skidding like I planned. So I'm imagining I kind of like went to my knees and got back up as I was attacking.
Yeah, so he's looking pretty rough.
Okay, all right. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try to stab right into his face.
Into his big stupid face.
Stupid face.
Big dumb face. So that's versus his armor class. Ooh, doesn't quite hit. So you go to attack his big dumb face, but you kind of ping off one of his big old pincers, and you don't hit him.
All right.
And that's
Not
with
there.
the advantage?
He doesn't have advantage because that has to be a reaction on Taylor's part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Taylor's to say that this round he has advantage.
Yeah, and I'm trying to spread the love around. Give it to some
Okay, I
different
thought it was
persons.
just a full thing. You're good.
No. We thought it was originally,
I think
but
that's
yeah.
what we did before, but that was my bad. I misunderstood what the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I apologize for the vaguely threatening gesture with scissors, but.
Okay.
Okay. Marimor, your turn.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I don't. Probably
You
not.
don't.
11?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Don't
I'd like to. Okay, I keep accidentally clicking out of D&D Beyond, and this is very frustrating. Is it possible for me? Can I turn? Can I face a different way? Because I want to hit the spider that's going towards Herman.
Yeah, I'd say you can do that.
Okay, I'd like to throw. How far is that? 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet?
There's a little ruler
I'd like to throw.
used to.
I don't remember where the ruler is. I just.
Click your character, cap Q.
Oh no, that's if you're moving, but also on the side there's a little icon. I think there should be for you guys for a ruler.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll use the ruler. And to you, that's 20 feet.
Okay. I'd like to throw my javelin.
I'm going to use
That's
my
better.
reaction. I want to use my reaction to give you advantage on that.
Thank you. 11.
Okay, against that little bugger.
If that spider has a higher armor class than me, I'm quitting.
That does not have a high. It's more than 11.
Okay, its armor class is more than 11.
Yeah.
1 second, sorry.
Well, it has an exoskeleton, so.
It's true.
That's true. So javelin against that guy. What are you trying to do? Sorry.
Do I hit him with an 11?
You don't hit him with 11. No, nope. This is armor class.
Really?
Nope.
My goodness. And I don't get a bonus action because I tried to break free, so I guess.
Well, actually,
I'm
yeah,
done.
that really should have been your action, I think about it. So you shouldn't have been able to throw the javelin.
Oh, right, because I have to do an unarmed strike. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot my bonus action was an unarmed strike.
Yeah. But we'll just say that that's that then. And forget
Okay.
that I messed up.
Well, you
Taylor,
fucked up first, so I fucked up second time. It just is not in my favor both times.
Alrighty, so Taylor, your turn.
It is my turn. Okay, I am gonna sorry, I just occurred to me. I was like, not sure if, since I can't really charge, that kind of isn't super advantageous to be a boar when I can use my shillelagh to do more damage. So I'm sorry, I need to. It just occurred to me that turning back into a gnome from being a boar might be an action, not a bonus action.
I was gonna say, yeah. Check what it says with that wild shape spell.
I think
As a
turning
bonus
back is
action,
just
I can
Okay.
revert. Okay.
Okay, you
So
can revert, but you couldn't use shillelagh.
Fucking okay. Okay, I have like 15 intelligence, but I guess I don't know what strategy is.
Listen.
Oh, that's not true. I have 15 wisdom, not intelligence. Okay. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better that Taylor doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna just try to like stab this giant spider with my tusk again, or slash at rather, because that's slashing damage. So that attack roll is a
Yes.
Okay, so that is a, let's see. 1d6 plus 1 slashing damage. So that is 5 plus 1 is 6.
Yep, but do another roll. Or did you do
Why?
two? Did you do two damage rolls?
No, I only get 1.
But you critted.
Oh, I did. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
So
Yeah,
do
I'll
another damage roll.
I forgot that's a
And-
thing. So and then 3 plus 1 is 4 additional. Yeah. So
Also,
one
you do the
tusk,
plus 1
and then
though. It's
the
just
other
the
tusk.
well, it's just the
Sorry.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total then. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is gonna.
No, those.
Let's go.
Oh, sorry. It's just 1 additional die, so it's not the. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not the you don't double all the damage. It's just the extra dice.
Just the extra
I think
die.
I-
Okay.
Yes.
So 9. Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry, got carried
And
away there.
that guy is super dead.
Yeah.
Once
Nice.
I can get the damn icon to click.
Victory!
There he is. So dead. But you still
Not
got 2 little
quite.
spiders.
Yeah, we ain't done yet.
And Hallinus.
All
you
right,
doing?
so I have enough walking speed that I can actually go around Herman. To go after, I'm going after the spider that's accosting Herman. So
Make sure you do the. Actually, you can go through Herman's space. That's fine. What's your total movement speed?
40.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna go to there, and I actually put away my rapier because it's not a monk weapon, so it affects my my hit, because when I'm only using monk weapons, I can hit with my Dex plus Wiz, because of the martial arts trait.
Fancy.
Yeah, instead of using strength as my hit modifier. So I'm gonna hit that stupid spider that's going after Herman. So
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna hit him with the quarterstaff.
Beat his ass.
And yeah, that's not gonna hit.
No, that doesn't beat his ass.
And
Oh god.
I'm gonna
Here's your bonus action.
yeah, I'm not Ignore that. That was
Okay.
That was an accidental click. I'm gonna use my bonus action for an unarmed strike.
Cool.
So that's an 18.
There we go.
That's a good hit.
All right.
So while you miss with your staff, you're gonna do a karate chop.
And take him for 7.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Lovely. I love Roll20 so much.
This is really handy.
So much easier. So good. But he's still alive. He's not looking good, but he is still alive.
All right. Come on, you.
Moving
son of a
on.
bitch.
Okay, so meanwhile, Mara's friend's gonna just decide to do some silly business. Bite her.
Oh, really? He's gonna bite me?
Yes, he is.
You're kidding.
He's gonna bite you so good.
Does he get disadvantage to biting stone?
No, he gets advantage to biting somebody who's wrapped up in webbing.
He went straight through me.
What? I'm going 12. So he hits your armor class
I'm starting to feel
again.
bad. 12.
Yeah. So please
I'm
do a
starting to feel
Constitution
bad for
saving throw.
Oh. Made from Helenas for being inept in our last battle, and here we are. Con 10.
Was that a saving throw or just a normal throw?
Yeah, that's not a save. That's a check.
Yeah, do the save.
I mean, you can just add your proficiency to that.
Yeah, well, it depends if she's proficient or not.
Well,
Because
yeah.
there should be a button for Constitution saving throws in your D&D Beyond sheet.
Yeah,
Are you
it's on the
proficient in
left-hand side.
Constitution?
It's the same. It's the same plus.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Too easy. Yeah, that's fine then.
I think you
we'll
should
take the
take the
original then.
save.
Yeah, take your save.
I think I should save. I think I'm pretty.
No.
No?
Oh.
That's 13 damage because you got poisoned.
Fuck.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends.
Oh no.
Yeah, that ain't it, cheap.
-1.
Oof. So you are rather unconscious and covered in webbing.
And poisoned.
Somebody knows
Oh no,
better than
poison
I
is the
am.
one round thing.
Ah,
Oh, I'm poisoned too, aren't I?
no.
Shit.
Oh no,
I can't.
no, you don't poisoned. You just had poison damage.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wait,
Oh, that's good.
confirm what they actually say, but I think it's nothing. It's not as bad as it sounds when you.
It's
It's
fine.
not like ongoing.
No. It's not like you Wait a minute.
No, I'm not. It's fine. You don't need to look it up. I'm not.
Oh. Oh no.
Is she poisoned?
You're
Am I
not dead.
poisoned?
Okay, good news and bad news. Good news is you're not unconscious. Bad news
I'm
is
not
you
unconscious?
are. No, you're not unconscious.
At
But you are
negative
Why not?
paralyzed.
Why am I not unconscious?
It's what the rules say.
At -1, she should be unconscious.
Well, she should be. Just double
Poison
checking.
can't make you unconscious?
Not. This is special poison.
It keeps you conscious while it kills you.
Yes.
I
So
mean,
you're
that's
not.
very.
You're not
very
unconscious,
spider.
but you are very paralyzed.
Okay. How do I put that in my D&D Beyond?
There should be a conditions thing somewhere.
Yeah, on the top right, underneath your HP, there's a conditions box, and if you click it, it will allow you to add active conditions, and then under poisoned, yeah, there's just a poison tab. That's how I added the restrained.
Right. It wants me to go into, the second I put in 13, it wants me to go into death saving throws.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just act like they don't exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poisoned.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess you can just make HP 1 if you like as well too, instead of being -1 or 0 or whatever.
Okay. That'll make it easier for me. This fucking screen keeps loading away And it's driving me insane.
So he takes you back to the main one. Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is very
you want
very
me one?
spider though
Yeah.
to paralyze a victim without killing them. That's very real life spider.
That's why I dig it. It's actually very, very clever that they added that to the bite poison. I'm glad I checked.
Yeah, but I'm surprised it doesn't. It keeps them conscious as well.
That's what spiders most spiders do.
That's just cruel.
Yeah.
Mara can't afford therapy.
Spiders are rude.
I can't afford it.
Okay,
Tyler, do you do therapy?
I was about to say.
Magical therapy?
Magical therapy.
As a medical professional?
I am a medical professional. I am not licensed to provide therapy for traumatic
I can't
experiences,
do
but I'll talk to you as your friend. Listen.
You're just talking to me and I'm staring up in the sky like, oh god. Just my dead eyes.
Talking after this. Okay, so in the meantime, Hallinus is going to get bitten.
Oh yeah?
The bite doesn't hit. He definitely dodges out of the way, so Hallinus is doing okay.
Woo!
Good for Hallinus.
Lucky you. The big
Congrats,
spider
Haley.
so dead, so we'll skip him. Bye-bye, big spider. Fargor's turn.
Help me.
All right. Well, Thargor's the best way Thargor knows how to help is by killing things. So
Not me. No.
no, not you. He's going to actually no, he's gonna yeah, he can make it. I'm gonna go over here. Oh wait, does flanking count if she's incapacitated? That probably doesn't, does it?
It probably doesn't. And honestly, I don't normally do flanking rules anyways. But we can if you like. I'm keen to have a play. What are flanking rules normally, just so I know? Is it advantage or?
Yeah, it's just advantage.
That's easy. We'll do that from now on.
The way we house rule it is on Roll20, if you draw your ruler from you to the other player, if it passes through the enemy, that's flanking.
Okay. We'll do that too. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay then. So, yep, give us an attack without disadvantage here. Yeah, he's very much unconscious. Well, paralyzed.
Yes, that wouldn't be flanking, but
yeah,
I moved anyway, so whatever.
That's fine.
That's
not going to hit.
No, not enough.
No, that 9 doesn't hit, I'm afraid. Okay, then so moving
hopefully
on.
I at least drew its attention.
I'm gonna die.
Now, normally it'd be Marimor's turn, but she can't do much because she's very paralyzed. And there's not even a save for you. That's the messed up thing.
I can't even get out of my web.
No, you just stuck there like a stunned mullet.
Now, since she's at
paralyzes me.
Since she's at -1, but she's not unconscious, so she just doesn't make death saving throws.
Nope, she doesn't. It's a funny thing with these spiders. Yeah,
I'm at 1.
I mean,
what Reese told me to do.
Yeah, so go 1, so they don't prompt saving throws or anything. Yeah. So I guess we'll just skip over your turn then. Taylor's turn.
Fine.
Okay. I was debating whether or not I should try to cast Cure Wounds on Mara, or whether I should try to kill this spider so that it can't do more damage. But yeah, I think what I am going to do is I think I want to try to take a charge at it. So I'm going to come over. I'm not sure if that counts as like a straight line. If I can like dart, like, I don't know, if I can just jump over Mara and like land like, here, I guess, and slash at the.
Yeah, I think that you probably could do. Yeah, I'll say that's fine. You can probably figure something out like within your movement to do that because you got a lot of movement as a ball. So I'll say that counts as the charge.
Just kind of like veer around. I don't know if you can see me. I think you could see me as I move it, but just kind of like veer around this way and then come back and
as long as you could justify like a 20-foot in a straight line, which I think you could anyways, I'll say that's fine.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So I am going to. Can I give myself advantage with my reaction on an attack roll? Okay,
absolutely.
so I'm gonna do that. So that would be. I'm just gonna kind of do this manually because I'm a bore and.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so that's 16 plus. This is difficult. Plus 3 to hit.
Plus 3. Yeah,
so
that's gonna hit. Yep, that is gonna hit.
And then so I am going to. So that's.
2d6 plus 1.
Yeah, just double checking that. So 2d6 is 7 plus 1 is 8 damage. So tusk.
So 8 damage and yeah, such a good song.
Such a good song. The USC marching band. Ugh.
No. It's good. Should I?
It's Fleetwood Mac.
Which is good.
Okay, so he's dead.
Yeah.
He's very dead. Which is a shame because normally he'd have to do a saving throw, otherwise be knocked prone, but he's just so dead he doesn't have to. So dead. Okay, which brings us to Hallinus.
And I'm gonna whack that spider again.
Go for it.
So 13 to hit.
Um, 13, I believe, is probably going to hit. Yep, 13 hits.
And that is 9 damage.
Oh, and he is also dead.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna cleave him with my bonk him on the head with my quarterstaff, and he died.
Yeah, so you hit him in the head, and it crushes, and those gross eyes kind of fall off everywhere, and it's a very dead spider. Okay, so congratulations, you have killed some spiders. Now, look like you're still paralyzed, Marimore.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it.
What was the old lady doing through all this?
She's in the car just looking terrified. Okay. Trying to sort of keep a low profile so she doesn't get seen. But yeah, she was not having a good time during that fight.
Oh, she wasn't having a good time?
No, she had a really bad time. Such a bad time.
Can I do... I guess would it be investigation or intimidation to, like, I want to interrogate her about if she do the spy, like, I want to ask the old lady threateningly, did you know anything about these spiders?
Yep, so if it's threatening, give me intimidation.
Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm pissed. And yeah.
It's fine, I'll just lie here.
Oh no, you still kind of propped up all of that webbing, so you're not lying.
I'm gonna get to you, just a second.
Yeah, so she kind of like stands like, I had no idea about these spiders. How dare you insinuate such a thing?
I'm still pissed at her, so I don't care. I don't care if she's mad.
But as this is happening, you hear a sound which, at first, it sounds like the rustling of autumn leaves blowing down a street. There's kind of sound.
Oh,
ooh, that's not good.
Not a good sound.
It's not a great sound, not gonna lie. Because as you look down this canyon, down the way you just came, you see a horde of spiders, hundreds upon hundreds, varying in sizes, start to sort of climb from the top of this canyon down towards you in a very quick fashion. And Herman sees this, and he's just all like starts trotting away, like kind of freaking out.
Quick, Thargor, grab Marimore, chuck her in the cart. We're getting out of here.
I want to try to throw Marimore over my shoulder.
Well, Marimore's still stuck to the ground.
Oh,
So you'd have to attack the webbing.
All right, I will attack the webbing.
Can I
Great.
help since I'm right there? Can I just
I
like
was gonna
take out my
say-
deck or like use
Can I
my
pull out-
tusk because I'm a boar?
We'll give Thargor the chance first. So do an attack roll for us.
I'm gonna try to like slide my sword underneath her like a cookie spatula.
Mm-hmm.
This is never done.
Nope.
done
Okay.
before.
Nope. That you're trying to do it, and your sword's just getting stuck. And in the same round, we'll have Boar Tyler try and do the same thing. So you do an attack as a boar against that webbing.
Okay, so I can do that attack. I don't have to do like a dex, like careful. That is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Okay, that still isn't
Can I
happening.
just continue to hack at it?
Can I?
Yeah, go for it. But those spiders are now getting closer.
Can I do?
Don't leave me.
Can I take
I'm
a
not gonna
sleight of
leave you.
hand to try and like pull it apart?
It's going to be essentially an attack for this one because it's really just attack down. So there's been nothing slight about it. But you can feel free to use your weapon to attack it if you like.
All right, I re-equip my rapier, and I'm gonna use my rapier to try and go for that. And that is 21.
Okay, roll damage.
Roll damage. Yeah, that's 8 damage.
Okay, yep. So you hack at that webbing and it breaks free, and so now you can move her unconscious body if you like.
Cool. So
No, I'm awake.
get.
Oh, sorry, move that paralyzed body out of there.
Yeah.
You're awake while you hear these spiders encroaching on your area.
Thargor, I don't have the strength to lift her. Can you chuck her in the cart, please? And let's get out of here.
Is she paralyzed, like stiff paralyzed, or ragdoll paralyzed?
I'm gonna say ragdoll paralyzed.
All right, I want to try to throw her over my shoulder, like sack of potatoes.
Okay, give me
Over
a strength. Actually, I'll say you. Actually, no, she's pretty heavy. She's made of stone. So give me a strength check.
What did I put down as my weight?
Nope, that's a save. Sorry. How do
That's
I do
okay.
a check instead of a save?
It should just be hit your
At
strength.
the top, yeah,
stat.
just the strength stat.
That's why I clicked and it did it. Oh no, wrong area. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
That's better.
I didn't put a weight. Nice.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you fling her onto the cart as it sort of starts moving away because he wants to get out of here because these spiders are too scary for him. And yeah, so you're all sort of now moving at quick pace down this very rocky, uneven terrain on this in this canyon. And those spiders, they're still gaining. Would you people like to do anything while you're running away from these spiders?
Do we have anything we can like put behind us? Hey.
Do spiders speak deep speech?
Who can say? But no, they can't.
See that? Okay, because that's I have deep speech, so I was gonna. You know what, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna turn around and in deep speech, I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna scream out some intimidating words in deep speech.
Okay. They don't seem to react because they're still coming.
Okay. Oh, so I don't even do an intimidation roll check for that?
No, well, they can't comprehend the language, so no.
Oh, sick. Okay.
The spiders hear a lot of things scream at them, so that doesn't really faze them too much.
Awesome. Anybody speak spider?
I can talk to animals, but only in simple concepts. I don't know what good that would do.
Yeah, and they're kind of pissed at us, so I doubt we could persuade them to, not kill us.
While this is going on, the corpse of the big spider kind of spasms for a little bit, and 5,200 or so small spiders, about the same size as the one that's get Herman, kind of burst out. And they're looking for the closest feed, which looks like it might be you, so they're all speeding towards you as well.
And they're gaining, you said?
Oh, yeah, they're gaining. Those are actually quite close to you, those ones.
And we've established that Herman is just trotting. He's not using his maximum.
He's going as fast as he can, but in this terrain, which isn't great. So his little hooves are going pretty quickly, but he's not gaining a lot of speed.
Is there any way we could get faster? If we release him from the wagon?
I mean, that'll certainly make him quicker, but then you're going to lose your wagon full of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What spells do you have, Tala?
The only remotely potentially useful one. Actually, I have two that might be useful. I have Earth Tremor, which which basically can create difficult terrain and cause bludgeoning damage. But I mean, I think spiders can climb over difficult terrain.
They do a spider climb, yeah.
Yeah, there's an ability that spiders have, which I know because I considered turning into a spider.
So they would, if you cast that, they would essentially get advantage on their dex saving throw. I'm reading this now.
I mean, I guess what I mean is I don't think that difficult terrain would actually slow them down. And then I have a minor illusion. I have a cantrip for a minor illusion, but I don't know what kind of minor illusion I could cause that would that's just within a 5-foot cube or whatever that could scare several hundred spiders away.
Yeah, that's.
As you're all discussing this, 5 of those small spiders latch onto the back wheels of the cart, and the cart starts to noticeably slow down as they're sort of holding the wheel in place.
Quick, what's something that scares spiders? Someone. What's something that scares a spider? I can make a noise that'll scare spiders, but what scares spiders?
Hornets.
Can I talk? I assume I can.
I don't know if you can, actually, because you're paralyzed. You can't control anything.
Yeah, I've just been assuming I can't add to this conversation. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we established. Okay, this is outside of DM Daddy. We established that magic scroll I have, I can read it, but I can't decipher it. Correct?
I think we did, yeah, because I think you have to be a wizard to do that. Or at least be a magical class to figure out scrolls and stuff.
So trying to use that is not going to do anything.
It's not, you're correct.
Okay. I was gonna say that might be an interesting well,
okay, so if we don't have anything else that we can do, I'm just going to use my minor illusion cantrip to just create a really loud hawk kind of bird of prey noise, just kind of noise, as loud as I can.
Okay. Give me a deception
and I'm going
check.
to try to scare them essentially.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
Okay.
Come on, babe. Come on, babe.
Where is deception? There we go.
Oh.
16.
Okay. Yep. Spiders aren't too smart, so yeah. All the spiders coming down the canyon, swarming towards you. They stop and they kind of look around. And that only lasts for about a round, though. So,
a minute.
No, you have
or
6 seconds.
A couple seconds. Sorry, I got that.
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
But they do lose a bit of ground, but considering that the cart's being slowed down by these 5 smaller spiders, it kind of just bounces out.
I have passed without a trace if you try and revive me. I don't know if that works while something is necessarily pursuing you.
It'd be tricky because it'd be based on a stealth check, and to make a stealth check, you have to break line of sight.
Cthulhu
it can't be
save
tracked
us.
except.
I'm actively praying to Cthulhu at this point, and yeah, so I'm praying to my god.
God, I don't.
If only we had 2 other members of our team.
I know, right?
I don't know that. Yeah.
Oh. Spoil. Passion.
Fagoti.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, the spiders have started gaining ground on you again. They're made
rock
around about.
slide.
Hmm?
Did you say you can make a rock slide?
Yeah.
I can make an earth tremor.
I mean, they
That's
they
an
can
AoE
climb over
effect.
rough terrain, but the tremor might scare them in and of itself, you know?
And it might put some distance at least.
I'm gonna can I reach the ones that are like grabbing onto the wheels and like try to hack their legs?
Yeah, go for it. Give me a
or their
I'll
pincers
say
or
give me
whatever's
3
hanging off the
attacks.
wheels.
Give me 3 attacks.
Okay.
Okay. You managed to knock off all but one of them in that round. So there's one spider that's clinging on, and the cart's moving a lot quicker now. In fact, I'd say that at that stage, the cart's probably moving at normal speed. But yeah, the big horde of spiders is still about 25 feet behind you and still gaining.
Okay.
I say do the earth tremor and see if it scares them.
So the range on that is only for damage is only 10 feet. So really the goal here would be to scare them, or I would wait until they're only 10 feet away.
I would hang on to it then until they're within range, and that's that might be a useful last resort, but we still got some movement we can do.
But I think our focus should be on just getting away. We're not going to be able to fight this many spiders, I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's like 100 at this stage.
Yeah. It's just we're so far from anywhere. Like where would we get to?
I don't know how much I can add to this conversation. I'm allowed to.
Well, I think.
Can I suggest things?
Tala, can you?
I will allow it. That you can suggest things. Like maybe you're lying there, kind of trying to suggest things.
Set a gift.
We should interrogate the old lady. Like, keep at her because she got through here the first time.
That's a good point.
She's got to know something.
Hellenus, can you do that? Because I'm currently a boar, and if I turn back to a gnome from a boar, I will not be able to keep up my current running speed.
Well, just jump in the cart. But because
You're fine.
There, I'm in the cart. It's like, just for the sake of like everything, I have jumped in the cart because it doesn't. I don't think that's gonna make a huge effect on the movement speed of Herman.
Wait, or am I in? I'm on.
But yeah, sure. I'll do.
I put you in the cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some. Yeah, I'm gonna interrogate the old lady. Like, how'd you get past them the first time?
Like she's freaking out at all these spiders coming at her, and she's like, "There were no spiders before. This is new."
Thargor is going to do the only thing he can think of and like take out the jar of marmalade and chuck it at the spiders like a Molotov cocktail. Like
Which
trying
jar? The blood orange or the fig?
The fig.
Okay, give me a ranged
With-
attack, I guess. So
With the intent of breaking the jar, like his thought process is, bugs like sweet sticky stuff, right? Maybe they'll flock to the jam. Ranged attack. Let's see. How do I do just a regular ranged attack?
I think it's just a dexterity check.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's try this.
Ooh.
I've been rolling a lot of 9s.
So yeah, you attempt to throw this jar, and it doesn't hit any spiders, and they all seem to kind of easily go around the puddle that's left behind.
Okay.
And the spiders are now about 20 feet away.
Can I
and in
start
addition to that,
playing my drum?
a lot of spiders sort of in the canyons above you have started to like appear from a closer to where you are. And as they're doing so, the canyon, several rocks start to fall down. Can I get everybody to do a dexterity saving throw, except for... Actually, everybody, and Merrill has disadvantage.
Okay. Sorry, D&D Beyond just hates me today. Disadvantage on dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
What button was that?
Control, I think? It should make everything a little minus.
We're all gonna get eaten by spiders. That's how the campaign ends.
Well, I think it just
Well, we
looks
know
like
what the big bad was.
it looks like Hallinus. Yeah, he initially rolled a 6.
Yeah.
That
was a crit fail, so that's.
Mm-hmm. It's not great.
I'm just saying, they could have warned us about hundreds of spiders. They could have said.
They said they didn't know.
I mean, pretty much all of you to take 5 damage.
I'm legitimately gonna die.
Down and start hitting you.
Wait, you should already be. Well, it's a good thing we chucked you in the cart.
I am this close to falling unconscious.
Okay, then probably should hop in the cart.
I think it might be time to try those potions.
Oh yeah, we've got potions.
Shit.
Potions.
Can I do a performance check and start just like wailing on my drum?
Yeah, give me performance and give me a performance check. Actually, no, just give me a performance check. Yeah.
That's a 19, boys.
Okay. So yeah, you're sort of standing in the back of this car. You know, you're with your drums. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah, the spiders do. They hesitate for a bit, and they're now about 25 feet away from you.
Let's go.
Because they gained another 5 feet before. Now they're 5 feet back. As you trudge on down, but you do see up ahead. Looks like there has been some kind of rock slide, which has largely blocked a lot of the road. And what's her face? Mersu is like, that wasn't here before. As you approach this big diagonal sort of rock slide where there's not a lot of space on the left side to get through. It's going to be hard for the cart to get over that.
I'm gonna have to start making death saving throws here if I don't.
Yeah, you need to take the potion.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, I guess, hop in the cart, just like pop back into gnome form, and like pull one of those sketchy potion vials out of my probably like hip pouch that I keep them in, and just kind of pour it into Mara's mouth because.
Okay, let's see what it's like. Okay, that's fine. Now, what is the roll for a health potion?
I have no idea.
Regular?
Yeah, I always forget.
Regular
Yeah.
health potion?
Normal potion of healing. So I'm just checking now. 2d4 plus 2. So please roll that. I'll say Taylor because she administered it.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
D4. So that's 7 plus 2 is 9.
Okay, great. So you get 9 health back, but you still can't move.
And you start healing from 0.
Yes.
If you're in negative hit points, you start healing from 0.
Correct,
Okay.
window.
So I have 9, but I still can't move. I'm still poisoned.
No. Still paralyzed, yeah.
Or still
Okay.
paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know,
Fuck.
would Taylor know, like, what to do about, like, someone who's been poisoned and paralyzed? Can I make, like, a medicine check or something?
Make a medicine check, absolutely.
I have no fucking clue. That's a 7.
Okay. I'm going to also say feel free to make a nature check, too.
Okay. 17.
That's a little better.
Okay, that actually is pretty good. So while you don't quite know the details about paralysis, you do know that when spiders bite something for the needs of paralysis, it's typically a temporary effect, but you're not quite sure how long it's going to last for. But yeah, it's not gonna it's going to go away by itself eventually. You're just not sure when.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Mara that because, like, if I were paralyzed, if Taylor were paralyzed, she'd be freaking out. So I'm just gonna say, "Okay, Mara, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about the paralysis, but it should wear off. I think probably soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. Just be patient. Yeah, just be
Amongst all this
patient."
chaos, you're saying this, holding her hand and tapping her quite nicely. It's okay. It's gonna be better soon.
God, and Mara doesn't like have pupils or anything. So that's
She's
just
just a statue at this
creepy.
stage.
I'm just a statue. You don't even know if I'm alive.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Do you breathe?
Yes, I breathe. I'm a thing.
Like, does your chest move when you breathe?
hey, Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can be damaged. I can be pierced.
I
can be pierced.
Are these spiders?
Listen, don't think too hard about it.
Are these spiders like are they vulnerable to fire damage? Like are they more vulnerable to fire damage?
Give me a check for nature.
That's an
Close
18.
are they now?
Okay. As far as you're aware, these spiders are not particularly vulnerable to fire.
Okay, because I was reading Tala's. I was reading up on Tala's spell capabilities, and that fairy fire spell you have looks pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't like do damage. I don't think.
I think fairy fire is like also it gives advantage on attacks because it kind of lights everything up.
Okay.
Yeah.
With like a non-damaging light.
Because I'm like, that's a 60-foot range with a 20-foot AOE. That looks awesome, but okay. All right.
But no, it's not. It doesn't like cause fire damage. I don't have a whole lot of attack capability. I didn't.
That's fair.
Build her that way.
How close are the spiders now?
The spiders are about 20 feet away, and you're very, very close to getting to that that rock sliding area where it's going to be, you reckon, pretty hard to get the cart over that. Like, Homans might need some help.
Can I look to see if there are any like caves or like other like escapes?
Okay, give me a perception check. Give me an investigation check. Nice. Yeah, this with that 20, it looks like this is just a straight shot at this stage. Like there's compared to other parts of the canyon, there's no little offshoots or anything that you could like as an alternative escape. It's a bit of a gauntlet.
You are very, very sure that there are no places to hide.
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
Okay, and Herman has just hit the he's just hit this like tiny. It's kind of like there's like the side of the cave, and then where this rock slide is gone, and so there's like a little bit here where Herman's kind of like trying to pull the cart over that, but the cart's like at an angle, and it's really, really hard, and those spiders are now gaining pretty quick.
Shit.
We should cut Herman free.
I'm gonna equip a torch and light it. So I want to dual wield my torch and my quarterstaff.
Okay. So yeah, you're trying to get this torch lit, and the spiders are closing in. So it's 20 feet, it's 15 feet. They're getting right there.
All right, I'm gonna take up a position at the back of the cart with my torch and quarterstaff because we're not looking so great.
Okay. And meanwhile, Herman's he's sort of over the like his front legs are kind of pulling over the little rock slide, but that cart is pretty stuck, and he's trying to pull, and he's going to do a strength check. That's not a flat rolling surface. There we go. Okay. And Herman's pretty strong, though. But yeah, he only rolled a 10, and he's still struggling. And
I think we should cut him free. I care more about getting out of this alive than I care about the
ale's a lost cause.
I feel like Taylor's willing to Taylor cares more about getting out of this alive and is like willing to take the loss on the ale and just never go back to Wenenstad before she would
also spiders probably are not interested in the ale. If we all leave, maybe we can come back for it after the spiders go away.
Oh, perhaps. I was thinking maybe they'd be interested in like trying to like feed on it the way that they want to feed on us, but
I don't know.
If you want to have the
spiders drink blood.
Whoever wants to check, they can do nature checks about as these spiders are really rapidly encroaching on you, as to what their meal preferences are.
I will do a nature check on that, and I will fail it because I apparently don't know anything about spiders. That's a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure what the spider's view on ale is? Neither is Sargor.
All right, I'll bite. I got a 16.
Birdo.
Okay. You've never heard of spiders? Like a lot of the simple-minded creatures, they go for like movement for food. And so if something's lying by itself and is of non-organic material like dead wood and ale, you don't reckon they'd go for that too quickly. They really want to find something that's alive. They want to make it paralyzed. They want to feed on it.
Cool. All right. In that case, I put away my quarterstaff. I take out my rapier, and I'm gonna try and cut. Herman free from the.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack.
All right.
This would be so much easier if we weren't attached to him. We could just feed him to the.
Parry.
Feed him to the spiders.
Ooh, okay, you missed.
Feed the lady to the spiders. Just throw her overboard.
Oh.
She's not helping.
I don't give a shit about the lady.
Yeah, you don't get through. The spiders are 10 feet away.
I'm gonna also try to help release Herman.
Okay. So give me an attack roll on something that's sharp.
I'm all of a sudden like forgetting how to attack. That would be sorry, because I haven't just barehanded attacked or like attacked with a knife. So I'm like, where's the button that I click for that? What do I need to roll for that? I guess or how about can I just do? I'm going to do what I usually do, which is just like whip out my wooden staff and cast Shillelagh on it real quick.
Okay,
just
so you want
attack
to
with
try and
that.
break the. Okay, so you want to try and break where the ropes for Herman are sort of on the cart. So yeah, do that if you like.
Yeah. So that's. Whoops! I accidentally rolled twice.
Or
I think
hang
I
on.
accidentally clicked twice.
Hang
That's a
on.
10.
Okay, 10 hits, and just for funsies, give me damage.
Do. 4.
Okay, yeah, well, that's going to be enough to break to set Herman free. So Herman suddenly lurches forward, and these ropes dragging behind him that were once attached to the cart. He doesn't care. He's just over that ridge, and he's going pretty fast. Like he's at a dash, so he's going 60 feet around. So he's
Should have put me in.
The spiders are 10 feet away. Now would be a good time for that earth tremor.
Yeah. So I guess I'll turn around and I'll cast. I'll cast that earth tremor. So that's just cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dex save throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. So I think just kind of like
give me an intimidation
I don't want to
check.
like knock my allies prone. So I'm just kind of thinking I just kind of want to like everyone get ahead of me and then like kind of cast it like directionally towards the spiders.
Okay, so they've got what kind of save do they make?
That is a dex save.
Oh, that's right. There, DC 12 dex save. Okay, then. So they're going to do that.
I'm going to grab Marimore.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm going after Herman to see if I can calm him down.
Okay, so they for the most part they seem to actually cope with that really, really, really well.
Yeah.
But they are halted enough to give you a couple of seconds of leeway. So it helped a little bit.
Okay.
And is everybody else just trying to get over this little ridge and carry on?
Yeah.
Okay. So now who's handling Marimore?
Thargor.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Oh no!
No, okay. So as everybody else is sort of clearing away, the spiders are getting closer to you while you're trying to get her out. Give me another strength check.
Should have put me on Herman. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, the spiders are hot on your heels, Thargor, as you're making your way away. And
Can I turn and breathe acid at them?
Yes.
That is
me?
let's double check. 5 by 30 foot line directly
That's
behind.
pretty good.
Me.
And this is a narrow corridor too that you're sort of going past now, where the rock slide meets the wall. Okay, so got to get some more dexterity saves. Okay, they rolled very poorly that time, and they did 9 acid damage. So that's So you've halted them really, really well. As you continue on running, they're about 15 feet behind you, and they're sort of trying to navigate through like these spiders that are very hurt and sinking into this acid and not really knowing how to approach it. So you've gained a bit on them, but you're still running. And you continue running, I guess, for a couple more seconds, and they're approaching on. Yep.
I was just gonna say, like, now that we're kind of like over this like rocky bit, I kind of want to like look around and again like see if there's any like, I don't know, like any like Lynette was saying earlier, like a cave that we can get into or any sort of way where we can like duck.
Sure. Give me another investigation check then.
15.
Okay, that's really good. You don't see any more caves or anything, but you do, as this canyon kind of snakes, and the rain's coming down pretty heavily now at this stage, but through the rain you can sort of see the outline of the edge of a town in this canyon.
Okay, so we're almost there.
I don't think they're gonna just stop. Are they just gonna stop the town?
Who can say?
I mean, if
Say,
we had
well-
spotted a cave, I was not going to recommend going into a cave with potentially no way out. So good the town is there.
Yeah.
I really wish I could use my step of the wind right now.
Okay,
I
so
really wish I
you
could do something about that paralysis for you.
Yeah, can I be in paralysis now? I think I have a tone.
no, there's a clear line for this
now.
paralysis.
God,
Huh?
Oh, there's clear rules for this particular brand of paralysis. So no, you're still going. But you
Okay.
yeah, so you run down this canyon. The spider's still getting closer from that 15 feet away. But as you get closer to the edge of this town, you see a figure sort of emerge from the rain ahead of you. And you just keep running towards this figure. And as you get closer,
Yeah.
you see it's a girl. She's
Oh.
she's very thin, but it looks like that she's covered in armor. But
How
the
old is she?
armor, well, as you get closer, you see she's quite young. Like she seems to be sort of mid to late teens.
Has
However,
Herman gone past her yet, or is
you're still running towards her. But as you get closer, you sort of see that her skin is very dark. Very, very dark skin with these pale eyes. And as you get close still, you realize that this armor that she's wearing looks like it's made out of bug carapaces, like all these shells and whatnot arranged around this young girl. As she's sort of standing there looking at these spiders coming towards you, she sort of puts a hand out. And in this high-pitched girl voice, she says something in an incantation, and the spiders stop and they turn around and kind of run away. And she screams out in common, "People are trying to work here!" And
We're just trying to deliver ale here.
I wasn't talking to you. And as she sort of realizes that you're there and these spiders are gone, she kind of looks at you and she looks a bit like embarrassed that she's been caught doing something. She kind of like and kind of quickly kind of shuffles away and like towards the town, like very quickly, away from you. Yeah, but as you get closer, you realize that you have, as a sign, swings in the wind, being dappled with rain. You realize you've reached the shade.
all right? I'm assuming at this point I've caught up to Herman.
Yeah. Herman. Well, he cruised on right past that girl, and realizing that the spiders are gone, he's certainly calmed down. He's collected himself a bit more.
Okay, me and her. I'm gonna grab Herman, and I want to head back towards the cart because I'm assuming that the spiders have gone.
Okay. Well, before we do that, let's quickly just take a short break because I need a drink. Excellent. So I might just carry on then. And yeah, so you
before that, really quick, before that girl like creeps off, I want to go talk to her and ask about that spider, whatever she did to keep the spiders away, and like how long it lasts and how far they went. Because like I want to know if she can like help us to like go get the ale.
She's kind of trudging on towards the town, like head down, trying not to want to listen to you as you approach. What do you say to her particularly, do you think?
That was awesome. How did you do that? How long is that going to last? How far, tell me about this. This is so cool. Like, I love animal magic. That's so neat. I'm a druid. Tell me, how did you do that? What was that?
She's still just head down, shuffling along quickly. She's trying to like get away from you, it seems.
I'm just gonna keep going after her, like, okay, fine. You don't really have to talk to me. That's fine. We left some important, really expensive stuff behind, and I just need to know if it's going to be safe for us to go back and get it, or if their spiders will still try to attack us. Please, I'm sorry. I don't want to bother you. I just need to know.
She kind of says like it should be fine for a while, and keeps on going.
Is there anything we can do to thank you? We really appreciate this.
And and she speeds away.
Thank you.
And I'll just kind of like let her go.
And she goes down this street in amongst these I guess, fairly wide part of the canyon where this town is kind of settled in, and it's mostly on the same level, but there are a couple of sort of higher plateaus in this canyon area that are filled with houses and buildings, and there's really like a main road that goes through the town with a few offshoots. And so you're going back to retrieve the ale?
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's like maybe 50 feet from where the rest of the party is, and you can sort of see where this rock slide is, where the cart's hanging off. And yeah, so what do you want to do to get the cart over?
Just hook Herman back up to it.
Yeah, okay. So Herman, he's a bit trepidatious about the whole thing, so kind of, okay, he politely backs up to it. And yeah, you can sort of fix the cart enough so that it latches onto Herman well enough. He's trying to pull it through the little opening that's there for him. And he's trying. He's almost got it, but it's just not getting over that one little bit.
Can I move some rocks to make it easier?
Yeah, sure. So he eases off a bit, and you move the rocks so that there's a more opening for him. And there we go. And that does it. The cart kind of lurches over one little bit and quickly rolls down this small little rock slide. And he's able to carry on into the town. Okay, so as the party and the cart get into the town, you see, as the sign mentioned before, the shade swinging in the wind. And near that sign, there is an even older lady who's got this sort of open, I guess, barrel filled with something sort of vaguely stick-like, as well as a couple of bags near her too. Oops. Oh, yeah. And she sees you approach. She's like, hello, dearies. Would anybody like an umbrella? As the rain is sort of pouring down. Or maybe you'd like a raincoat.
Oh, I'm good. I have a cloak. Thank you.
Oh, this is made for the rain of the shades. I reckon it might be better than that cloak you've got there.
How
And
much?
maybe an umbrella to keep it off your head.
How much are you asking with regards in the compensation?
She says, if you'd be after an umbrella, that's going to be 2 gold pieces. And if you want a raincoat, that's 1 gold piece.
Thargo's gonna get out his purse and like just dump all his money out into his hand to count it. As I find where that is on my sheet.
Should be under equipment.
Yeah. He's going to discover that he does not have enough for an umbrella and just put it away, disappointed.
You should have
She looks
enough.
pretty disappointed too.
We got a bunch of money the last trip. We all got money the last bit.
Oh, maybe I didn't record. Maybe I didn't record it. I've only got 1 gold.
I think that
you should have a lot more than 1 gold.
I think you decided to put the money into somebody's into a separate party fund.
No, we all split it. We split it evenly. I don't have what we split it with. I have what I can do the math again. You should have at least 1 gold, though.
Okay, we can work that out later.
1 gold.
Yeah, it should be definitely more than 1 gold that you have. We'll have to work out what it is later.
I'll do the math again.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we'll just say that.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. I see where I went wrong. Because I forgot that it's 10 silver to a gold and not 100 silver to a gold.
Yes.
So I do have enough.
Okay, good.
Do you need me to do the math again, or do you got it?
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
So yeah, he's going to then buy an umbrella.
Excellent. So yeah, you get a very nice umbrella with a mechanical style opening mechanism. So yeah, it's a good little umbrella.
One umbrella, please.
And yeah, she's like, "Here you go, dearie." She hands it over to you, and she takes the money into a little lockbox that she has, and she kind of stands to the side of the road under a little awning that she has, ready to sell more umbrellas and whatnot to people as they come past.
What color is it?
This is a black umbrella.
Classy.
Mm. Okay, so now you are at the edge of the town.
So I guess we're just gotta try to find where we have to deliver the ale to, right? We should probably make sure we have like our forged invoice in order first before we go deliver.
Yeah.
So- Is it
Yes,
Helena's-
invoice. I have the invoice.
Yeah, Thargor has that.
Thargor, okay.
No,
Helen's
Thargor
just the
has
one
the
who
real
wrote it, right?
invoice.
Thargor has both.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why we kept the real one.
I don't either, honestly. Okay, so
I feel like we should plan a little bit before we deliver our sum total of
how many barrels do we have? Like 17?
our sum total of 17 barrels of ale.
Mara
Are you raising
speaks from her grandma. Yeah, raise my hand. We currently have 19. The invoice is for 17.
Yeah, where were we gonna leave the other barrel?
We hid the barrels in the cart.
Yeah, like
Right.
you put a jacket on them or something like that.
Okay.
The cart isn't ours, though. Are we returning the cart? Are we leaving the cart here?
Your instructions were to leave it there, and it was going to get sorted out.
Yeah, so
So I feel
We
like who
can't-
has like a big backpack that we can put the 2 little extra barrels in to take the shady guy.
what we
when
should
it's done?
do is we should have 1 or 2 people take the barrels and not show up to the handoff. Like,
That's a good idea.
yeah, I
That's-
mean, they don't know how many people are in our party.
I mean,
Or
we've
I mean,
lost
even if
like
they do,
yeah, and then who's got the highest perception? Or sorry,
Perception or deception?
sorry, persuasion. Sorry,
oh, not Thargor.
because I'm plus
I have-
0 charisma, so all my persuasion and charisma based are 0.
I have +1 to persuasion.
And Mara's paralyzed, so I guess.
I wouldn't be very persuasive. Or maybe they'd feel bad for me and take whatever I gave them.
Yeah,
I might be a
Yeah,
good
let's do
token.
that.
Just
Let's do
wheel
that.
her
Let's
in.
like bring you in the cart with the barrels and be like, look at all this difficulty we went through to get the barrels here.
yeah.
Let's do
I
that.
don't mind
Let's-
being
Me and Thargor should. So you should get Thargor. You should give Tala the invoice, and me and you should take the spare barrels
and the spigot.
and the spigot.
and spigot, yes.
hmm
So. And then, have we kicked that old lady out yet?
She's still there.
Oh, yeah,
Hearing
let's not-
this.
Let's not discuss this illicit dealings with the lady in the cart.
Well, yeah. Where does we need to drop her off first and get her garbage out of our cart?
That's rude. I'm sure it's delicious garbage.
Can she give us another
she's-
one? So we use one
She
to
says,
save
"Oh,
our butt?
there's a carpenter down the way who should be able to give me a hand. If you want to just drop me off there, that'd be fantastic. Thank you."
Perfect. Let's go do that.
Okay.
Okay, so you sort of trot into town with the cart with you, and as you enter, it does look like the town's been recently sort of built upon. Like you can see sort of some old core buildings, but also some newer, nicer buildings as well. So it's a sort of a town on the grow, as far as you can tell, based on the incident that happened at Stone River. And as you approach, you do see sort of on the hill to one side, there's like a big new mansion. And looking out the balcony of that mansion is a really big, well-dressed dragonborn who kind of just watches you as you enter with this cart that's sort of falling apart and looking a bit rough. And as you continue in, you eventually do see, a carpenter to one side of this main street that you're in. And you go, oh, here he is. You can just drop me off here, thank you.
I'm
And the
sorry, we
carpenter-
saw a dragonborn standing on top of the hill.
Yeah, he's in a mansion top of a hill, sort of looking out on a balcony, and he's kind of just like watching you come in.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
That's all right. And yeah, from you you'll see like down the far end of the town, there's also like another plateau where it looks like there's some kind of church as well that looks upon the whole town as well. And yeah, the old lady takes off all her equipment near this carpenter, and she says, "Oh, this should be fine here. Thank you very much. I feel so bad for you throwing away my marmalade. So here's another blood orange marmalade for you as well."
Oh, 2 blood orange marmalades.
Yeah.
Oh, you threw one. Yeah.
We threw the fig.
Oh, you threw the fig. So she gives you another fig one then.
Okay.
Yes. I'm keeping meticulous notes.
There's a big difference
I'll
between fig jam
actually
and
put those in my
orange marmalade.
inventory since I'm probably going to be the one using them.
Dark Horse the
Okay,
foodie.
and yes, he sort of goes inside this carpenter's building where there's a big dude out there in a leather apron who's been working on wood all day, and he greets her and they start having a conversation as you begin to move down the street. Now, do you want to divide the party now before you get to your destination?
Yeah, let's do that in a like surreptitious spot. So as we like hand off the various
there are
objects in like a
several
dark
alleys
alley
there.
where
Yeah,
Sorry?
yeah. There's sort of many crowded in terms of like boxes and crate alleys in this area. So you can very easily find a place where you can sort of divide if you like before you get to your destination.
Okay, so
And who is
I will
doing what?
so
Who's
I
doing
will
I'm laying in the cart as an invalid.
and I will take the I will request the invoice, the new invoice from Thargor along with the spigot. And then
I thought we were stealing the spigot.
No,
No, we're
I would
no.
steal the spigot.
Okay.
No, that would be too obvious. They know that they're
Yeah.
going to need the spigot.
Okay.
Thargo is going to pull out both invoices and look between them carefully, and then very confidently hand one over.
I'm going to roll to see which one you hand over.
I was
Well,
hoping
it's like
you
we can-
would.
Okay, who are you handing the invoices to?
Papa.
me.
Okay, you do notice that this invoice is for the original amount, not the amended amount.
Okay.
I think you handed me the wrong one. Could you give me the other one too, please?
Don't take both of them.
Or I'll hold out the old one. Or the new
Yes,
the first one.
certainly. Yes, of
This
course.
Why, thank you.
And so it has occurred to me that since I have a mending cantrip, I seem to recall us like kind of damaging the wax seal on as we tried to pry it off and reapply it. So can I use mend on that?
You absolutely can. Well done.
Excellent. Okay.
Great. So
So
yeah,
that's-
that's perfect. Like that little tiny wax seal is well within the parameters of the mending. So yep, it's now a fully re-mended seal. So yeah, the invoice looks legit.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. And where were you going, Helenis? Were you going with the your stolen ale or with the main ale?
I'm going with the stolen ale. Me and Thargor are
Okay,
taking the stolen ale.
Great. So unconscious Mira, paralyzed Mira, and Taylor will be with the cart
I'm
going.
conscious.
Yeah, you're conscious, but you're paralyzed.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, the cart and you two keep going down this main street, and eventually you do see on the left side a pretty decent-sized inn called the Catatonic Kobold. And across from that, you do see a really nice-looking building called the Baylor. And from this nice building, out comes a grey-haired gentleman with a well-groomed mustache and very fine clothes. He kind of sees you and he comes down the way and he goes, "Oh, hello there. What have we got here then?"
Oh, we're just making a delivery to the Catatonic Kobold. No big deal.
"Oh, is that right? Is that Irongut ale?"
The very best. Yep.
Ooh, that's
Who's
interesting.
asking?
Oh, do
I yell
forgive
from
me.
the
Is there somebody in the cart there?
Yes, my friend was slightly injured on the way to bring this here to the Catatonic Kobold. If you'll excuse us.
Oh, very well. Well, if you do want to go to a reputable establishment, my name is Fulk Montague. I manage the Baylor over this way. If you want to have a good night's sleep, please come see me. Ta-ta.
Oh, thank you. Ta-ta, indeed.
He returns to his...
I'm sorry, what was his name?
Fulk Montague.
Good name.
Got it. Okay.
I like that name a lot.
It is a good name.
A reputable establishment.
Yes. And as the wagon comes to a halt in front of the Catatonic Kobold, every single wheel underneath it collapses at the same time, and the cart just crashes right in front of the door.
Oh no, I fall too!
And Herman lets out a really big sigh.
Herman, help me.
Okay, and now you're at the Kobold.
Okay. I guess it's just we'll just kind of like go in the front. At least I'll go in the because I mean Mara's kind of paralyzed, so I guess I'll go in the front door and just kind of like try to find someone who works there and tell them that I have a delivery to make.
Okay, and now it's not a particularly full establishment. What was that?
Can I be like sat up?
I will position your limbs according to your preference.
Thank you. I don't want to be lying there.
Fine. I will allow you the dignity of being able. I'll just like pose you and just place your hands just very daintily.
Like a shop mannequin.
Exactly.
Okay, so as you enter this building, it's like a two-tiered like tavern and inn with a big fireplace in the middle, like a big fire pit, and a big hole in the second story with a balcony around it where the rooms on the second story would branch off from. As you walk in, the first thing you see to your left is a really, really tall, big, muscly human, no hair, pretty well armored. He's just sitting on a very low stool next to the front door, which leads to the bar. Excuse me. And he's sort of sitting there with this really big club in his hands between him and the floor, and just sitting there looking really big and strong. As you walk in, there's an old barman behind the bar. You see at one of the tables in the main floor area a little kobold who is sort of shining what looks to be a very bright golden shield. He's very well armored too. At the far corner of the tavern, there is a small stage where a little halfling with a top hat and a very well-groomed moustache is sort of lazily playing a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh.
Yeah, and at this stage, that's sort of what you see as you enter this establishment.
I guess I'll just announce.
I have a delivery to make to the proprietor of this establishment. Who should I speak with?
You hear from the balcony above. You hear a voice say, "Like, oh, Latage, check that delivery." You look up and see there's a modestly dressed man with a nice mustache and sort of brown hair with graying bits down the side, sort of standing over this balcony looking down at his establishment. And the halfling playing the hurdy-gurdy says, like, oh, can't Boktak do it? And to which the guy on the balcony says, I don't think Boktak can count. Can you go do it? Because I told you to do it. And so the halfling, he puts down his hurdy-gurdy, he takes a swig of ale, and he walks out the front. But before that, he walks past you and says, have you got this invoice that I've got to look at?
Yes, I do. And I will take it out of whatever pocket I have it in and just hand it over.
Okay, cool. So he grabs it and he looks at it. He checks all the details and I'm like, yeah, right. He goes out and he goes out the front of the building to count the ale. Anything you want to do in here in the meantime?
Not particularly. I just want to get out of here before I fuck anything up.
Okay. So as you're sort of standing here, yeah, as I said, there's the big guy in the corner, the guy at the bar, and you see to the side, the door kind of like cracks open slightly. And
I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay, so as you sort of approach it, you see that same girl before, the dark skinned girl, with the pale eyes, sort of peeking from behind the door at you.
Really? I guess I'll just kind of surreptitiously wave at her.
Okay. Give me a charisma check.
Sure. Charisma. Oh, sorry, that was a save. My bad.
Okay. Try to get the right window open too at some stage. Yeah.
Caw.
Was
Nice.
Boktak the bouncer or the kobold?
You're not sure. Nothing was made particular reference to. Okay,
kobold
21.
is
So, beg your pardon?
Sorry, keep going.
Okay, so so you wave to this girl behind the door, and she kind of stops for a second, and she kind of like waves back at you, and the door closes.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna bother her anymore. Like, she made it pretty clear that she doesn't really want to talk to me. So whatever, it's her prerogative. I'm not gonna push it. Taylor wouldn't push it. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like look around, just kind of twiddling my thumbs as I wait.
Great. Yeah, well, it's quite a nice little place. And as you look around, you do notice. Let's see. So you do notice that like it's a pretty meager as far as dressings go, but there is to one side of the room a really big stuffed looks kind of like a really, really gigantic wolf, but with an odd, almost humanoid kind of face, but not. And it's kind of like set in this real menacing, snarling pose. But that's sort of the main dressing in this room as far as you can see. Otherwise, it's tables. There's a little little stage in the corner that I mentioned, and otherwise that's kind of about it.
Okay.
And maybe a couple seconds later, the door opens again, and that halfling comes in and he goes, "Yep, well that looks all in order, boss. Yeah, it's looking smicko, boss. I guess you guys probably want to get going, don't you? Yeah. All right, we'll see you later then. Bye."
Yep. See you around. Thanks. Have a good one, I guess.
And I'm gonna, just head out again, trying to just get out of there before I fuck anything up.
Okay, bye-bye. You have a nice day. Goodbye. And he quickly leads you out too. And as you walk out the front, firstly, Marimore, you do start to get your feeling back, and it looks like you can sort of move your fingertips a bit, and it's wearing off pretty quickly at this stage. So you can, in a minute or so, probably be pretty good to move. But you do notice that Herman is walking away, back the way you came.
Herman, are you just? I don't know. I can't go after him. I only have my hands.
I'm a little
I just call after him.
I'm a little concerned about his safety. Going back through where all the spiders are. Do you think he can? Do you think we should do anything?
I mean, she said the spiders would be gone for a while, right?
That's
I can't
true.
see him trying. I'm shocked he'd even try to go back through all the spiders.
Yeah, but sure enough, he's like stalwart heading up the main street, and he's not even.
Herman,
seems to be
don't you want to
hesitating.
rest for a while? Can you talk to him?
What do you want me to say?
Just ask him if he wants to rest for the night.
So I'll just kind of call out, I guess, to Herman.
Herman, don't you want to rest for the night before going back through the spiders?
Are you using beast speech or just talking to him normally?
Beast speech.
Okay. So as you're as you say this to him, he's walking back, marching along, and he sort of stops and turns to you and says, like, "No, my mission is complete. I will now go home. Goodbye." And he keeps on trotting away.
Goodbye, Herman.
Such a
It was a
good
pleasure to know you.
Say hi to Berta on your way.
So, he doesn't say anything because he doesn't speak your language, but yeah, he keeps on going back. And yet he disappears into the rain, and you farewell Herman.
Oh, series wrap on Herman.
No.
Or is it?
What a good boy.
Okay, but now you are in the shade, the very damp town in the Grand Reach Ravine.
Mara, are you, looks like you're moving again. Can you walk yet?
In a few minutes, probably.
Yeah, and that's sure enough. You can feel extremities coming back, and you can probably stand up and stagger around a bit at this stage if you want.
I would like some rest and some food. And my mother's vacuuming.
We can't hear anything.
I can't hear it, so
good.
you're good.
It's very loud. I would like some rest and food, please.
That sounds delightful. Let's not go back into the catatonic kobolds. Let's find the others and then find somewhere to spend the night. How's that sound?
Yeah. And as that's happening, you see the little halfling man and the big dude next to the door have come out, and the big dude is now starting to unload all these barrels from the cart.
Okay, so let's go find the others, I think.
Wait. I'd like to ask them, do you know a good place for us to rest for the night?
And the little one says, he kind of seems uneasy, like, "Oh, well, we've got some rooms here if you like. I mean, you could go across the street, but..."
We don't want to go across the street.
Oh, okay, well, that's a good idea, but otherwise, I mean, the hotel's out of commission, I'm afraid. But he looks uneasy again. He's like, "We do have rooms, though, if you want to stay with us."
Well,
is there an issue with us staying?
Oh, of course not. No, not at all. Please stay. Please stay. We would certainly love to accommodate you.
And
Can I roll an insight check?
You absolutely can.
18.
Okay. Well done. You sort of get the impression that he wants you to go, to leave them alone.
Right.
But whatever the reason is that he wants you to go, he reckons he's got enough of a handle on it that he doesn't mind taking your money.
Is there...
So there's been an internal conflict in his little mind, and he's figured that like he can probably handle this, and you're welcome to stay.
We're no trouble, I promise. We just had a very treacherous journey.
Well, me and Thargor can't really contribute to this because you haven't met up with us yet.
Yeah. I kind of want to just tug on Mara's arm and just be kind of,
we should go and talk to the others before we decide what we want to do.
Because I just want to get out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to leave.
I got spider venom just kind of chilling in the brain.
Okay. So I'm just gonna pull on your arm and I'm just weak, so I'm just gonna like pull on the arm of this boulder and just come on, please, come on, let's go.
Okay. Obviously, nobody wants to be in this conversation except me. Okay, I go with her.
Okay, awesome. So let's go find the others. Yeah, let's go find the others.
Excellent. So you go back to where they were before?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's like, maybe 50 feet up the street or whatever. And yeah, you sure enough find them in that alley with their barrels still. Everything seems to be pretty happy there.
How's it going?
Well,
All is well. Everything's peachy keen.
Where is Herman?
and Herman finished his job.
Heading home.
We couldn't stop him. He wanted to go.
That sounds so much more final than it was.
I know. It does.
It was just time. He wanted to go.
I mean, yeah, they was pretty upset. Her and Bertha had this whole plan. Yeah, she's upset.
I hope Berta didn't get eaten by spiders back there.
I'm sure she's fine. If anybody was capable, it was her. And she could have just walked around the little one.
That's true.
Honestly, she probably didn't run into that at all. It's like that's far enough, but we were far enough past where we had stopped for the previous night that probably didn't
Yeah, we were a
encounter
few
it.
hours out.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of which, it is getting to the last parts of the day. It's like late afternoon, maybe like 4 or 5-ish.
We need to find a place to rest. I understand the catatonic kobold might not be the best place.
Yeah, we
The
shouldn't
only
go
other
there because
place
we still got the stolen ale. They're gonna ask questions if we walk in with 2 barrels of ale that look like the ones we just dropped off.
Exactly. I think we should go to the Baylor if we're going to go anywhere at all.
How much cash do
I've
we
got
have?
enough gold.
Okay, we've got enough gold to get a couple rooms.
I think so.
You guys, you two weren't there, but while a man came out of the Baylor and tried to get us to stay, and I don't have a good feeling about him. We can go. I think that's our only option, but I don't necessarily trust this establishment.
I think they just wanted the ale. I mean, that really seemed to be it to me.
And we'll be bringing the ale in.
That's true. Well, they don't need to know that. We'll just
I think.
put it.
We could hide it. We could find a
Yes.
place to stash it.
Surely someone here has a bag or a cloak that we can just wrap around it. You
I have
know,
a backpack,
We have-
but
Hide
I
it.
don't know that my backpack can hold 1 cubic foot of gear. And I'm pretty sure that I'm already carrying. I've got 20 pounds of rations and 10 pounds.
We have a coat.
Yeah.
We have a 25 GP coat that we can throw over it. But that's leaving a 25 GP coat out in the elements.
I think we should just bring it into the rooms with us and just not let anyone see it.
How?
Just wrap
Would
the
we
coat
do that?
around it. Just make it look like we're carrying a pile of coats.
I
Okay.
agree. Do not leave it out amongst the streets. It will be
Yeah.
gurgled.
And we can always adjudicate his character, this sketchy character, more closely on a second meeting. We can always get more information.
This is true.
I suppose we do have one to spare as well.
I believe you.
Can that
Mara?
DM? Thank you. DM,
Oh yeah, sorry, that's me.
father. Can that dragonborn on the hill see us where we are right now?
Can he see you?
Yes.
Because
you said he could see us while we were coming in.
Yeah. You can't really. Yeah, you can see the house pretty well, but he's pretty far away, so you think he's probably gone inside. You can't really see from here,
Okay.
like where he's on that balcony.
Okay, just curious. Well, let's try to go to the Baylor then.
Okay. So you go back to the Baylor, and you walk up like a slight hill to get to this building, and yeah, you go inside. And it looks like it's a bit of a gambling joint. It seems like there's tables where a couple people are gambling and having drinks, and there's a second story you can't really see from here, which we assume would have rooms and stuff.
Yeah, let's go in. Let's try to get rooms.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So you go to the bar, and a well-dressed man says, like, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you today?"
We're just looking for some lodgings for the night, that's all.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. So if you're after some lodgings for the night, let's see here. Right. It's going to be 2 gold for a room for the night. How many rooms will you be needing?
How many can comfortably fit?
On our rooms, maximum there's usually about 2 per room.
Want to do 2 rooms?
I think that sounds good.
That works for me. Can I do an insight check on this owner to see if, or on this?
Although this isn't the owner, this is just a barman, but the owner is sort of mooling around tables. And sure enough, he sees you, and he's, "Oh, hello! Welcome to the Baylor. We're very glad to accommodate you. Have you been sorted for rooms yet?"
We're just sorting that out now. Yeah, and I want to do an insight check on him.
You go for it.
That's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, he's, as far as you can tell, there's nothing too shifty about him. Yeah.
All right. I'll help pay for one of the rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, if we split it evenly, just each pitch in a gold piece.
Yeah.
That will work the best.
All right.
Okay.
I should probably.
So you've got. Where are you? So I guess that's just really 2 rooms. Hey. Cool. And yeah, so you get your keys, which of course have a room number and stuff, and you're ready to go to your rooms whenever you feel like it.
All right.
Could we? How late is it? What time is it?
At this stage, it's probably about 5:30.
Well, let's get some food and talk about our next plan. Our steps from here.
I like that idea.
Okay.
Is there food here, or should we?
There does seem to be.
Asking
Yeah, you see food being taken out from a back room, so it looks like this place does have food.
We'd like to order some dinner, please.
Okay, so the barman says, "Oh, that'd be perfectly fine, of course. Well, let's see, we can do you a delicious owlbear steak and eggs, but that's going to go for 6 gold a plate."
We don't need anything fancy.
Because, well, I mean, that's sort of what we've got on the grill tonight, I'm afraid. I mean, I
No mushroom stew.
Oh no! He sort of looks a bit disgusted by that. Ooh.
Can we just do Can I just do the eggs, please? No steak.
He says, "Let me go talk to the chef," and he disappears at the back for a second, and you hear loud, muffled noises in the back room, and sure enough, instead of the barman coming back out again, it looks to be an elvish gentleman who comes out in his white kitchenware. And he says,
His
Okay.
wife's kitchenware?
White. Sort of like white chef.
Supply?
And he comes out and he says, excuse me, who's after the eggs?
That's me. I didn't want the steak tonight. I just want some eggs, please.
He looks at you and he says, like, oh, how about, why just stop at eggs? How about, I get you a delicious plate of fried chips, maybe, or perhaps, I could cut an apple for you if you want, or something along those lines. Or, I could just not bother and just go home because apparently the art of cooking's dead now. So what's the point anyways?
I didn't want to stay here.
We just
And he looks at you
strolled
and he's
in.
like, the menu tonight is owlbear steak and eggs.
All right.
We can't afford that.
I mean, I can, but
I'm just gonna eat trail mix out of my backpack. It's fine. I'm not that hungry.
Hey guys, we can pull like a high school kids after school thing
And share.
and like buy one plate and share.
I-
one or two plates.
I don't want to give any more of my money. I will trail mix in the jam. Thank you.
yeah,
I'm pissed.
I'm gonna do.
I've had a bad day.
Yeah, I'm gonna consume my rations. So
Yeah.
How about
Cool.
I have 10
instead of
rations
trail
for some
mix,
reason.
Thargor makes us something in our rooms?
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, what like we bought supplies, right? Like we've got more than just spices and marmalade.
We have cinnamon.
No, you didn't buy cinnamon.
buy cinnamon. We have veggies.
Yeah, you should have some veggies and
Yeah.
stuff left from your squirrel amuse bouche that you had before.
Yeah, I'll make something
Yeah.
up like a fig glazed carrots or something like that.
Ooh.
Actually, I would totally go to
Fancy.
big glazed carrots. That sounds nice.
Or
That
turnips are
sounds
probably
dope.
more likely vegetable.
Old carrot.
Our characters are eating better than I did tonight.
I hope old carrot didn't get eaten by spiders.
I'm sure he's fine.
Who can say?
Sure he's not. Okay, so I guess we go up to our rooms and have some fig glazed carrots and
Yeah,
gorp.
I'll like Is there a fireplace in the room?
In the room, actually, yeah, there would be a fireplace because it's being as wet as it is.
A
it is kind of
hoity-toity
cold
place.
now. Exactly, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start a fire and cook up a nice fig glaze.
Okay.
While we're eating and talking, I am curious about the catatonic. There was a weird air around there, and I don't think everything's okay. Did you see anything while you were in there, Perry? Tala?
Whoa.
I mean, there were a couple guys in there. There was the owner. There was a guy playing a hurdy-gurdy. There was the barkeep, and there was that little girl. Or not little girl. She's not that much younger than me. There was that girl who saved us from the spiders. I saw her. She waved at me and shut the door. So I don't know. I don't know what she's up to. I mean, she seems kind of powerful. Maybe something's going on with her.
She shut the door?
Oh, no, she was just behind a door and she peeked through it and then closed it. It wasn't like aggressive or anything. She just didn't want to interact. That's all. I don't blame her. I mean, we came screaming out of the wilderness like crazy people. I don't really blame her for not wanting to interact.
I don't know.
I don't know why Taylor is so like aggressively apathetic about all of this, but Taylor doesn't care.
Whatever, mystery. I don't care.
I mean,
Plot, whatever.
Hallinus is just like in an incredibly bad mood and has been rude to several people this evening for no particular reason outside of like we almost got killed by angry horde of spiders.
Everything.
Yeah, everything tried to kill us. So like how it's all right for Tala to be in a bad mood because Hallinus is also in a bad mood, and yeah,
Or hangry.
Yeah, the whole thing was just not great.
Thargor is in
I
a
think-
great mood.
Yeah, Thargor's fine.
This whole
Thargor
adventure was
bashed-
super heroic and like got through. We saved the old woman. Harrowing experience with the spiders, but nobody died. We did accomplished our quest. We got some ale, and now he's cooking for everybody.
Yeah,
What could be
let's-
better?
It's fine now. Like,
Everything's
Yeah,
coming up Thargor.
I do think that we
I
should
am-
crack one of the barrels and we should all celebrate.
I agree.
concur.
I think we should stay in town for a while.
Yeah.
I'm not too eager to head back, and I'd like to see more about what's going on.
Yeah, we should investigate.
I don't
the
know why,
shade
but
some
I'm
more,
concerned. And I'd like to
Oh.
sell that coding pouch while we're
Not a bad
so,
idea.
and maybe get some more potions with that money,
Excellent idea.
and wait for our compatriots, those we have left behind.
You're
Yes.
hemorrhaging stuff.
Yeah.
high turnover rates.
Hermit.
They weren't supposed to pay us, right?
No.
No.
The payment was going to come from the Irongut miners.
Yeah, so we'll collect payment from them on the way back. And
No, I meant like they weren't supposed to pay for the ale.
No,
No.
they weren't. No. Apparently, that's already all sorted out. And also, the payment's going to go directly to.
Joffer.
Well, actually, this was this was a gratis.
Well, I wasn't
payment.
talking about stealing it. I just wanted to know.
Wait, we were doing this pro
I just wanted to know,
bono?
like, how did they pay for this?
Yeah, well, the whole point for this delivery was to see if you could cut the mustard for a delivery contract with the Ironguts. So essentially, this is a trial shift.
Right.
So the Joffer can send
think-
other people because I don't want to do this one again.
Well,
Hallinus-
essentially, it'd be for the
Yeah.
Adventure Brigade as a whole. So not necessarily you guys in the future, it'd be like for other recruits that might come through.
Perfect. Yeah.
I
okay.
think
But
we should learn more about how that girl stopped the spiders.
No, I'm
And
good with
then
that.
the delivery-
Knowledge.
Yeah.
The deliveries will be easier in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But
This is
did
true.
the inn already pay for the ale, or were we supposed to collect payment?
No,
You weren't supposed to collect payment, no.
Okay.
That's why they were trying to push us out. Go!
Yes, everything's good here. You can leave now. Bye.
It's fine. Go.
Yeah.
I think that should be our next steps. Is learning how she did that.
We should
selling those
also-
items.
We should also introduce ourselves to that Dragonborn character because that would be.
It's like an important guy.
And cause trouble.
Yeah, I mean, inevitably that goes without saying.
Thanks, Skulls.
All right. Well, Hallinus is exhausted, grumpy, and thankfully drunk now. And he's going to retire for the evening to meditate because this whole experience has. Yeah.
I think Mara is sharing a room with him, and she.
You
think we
cut
kinda
out
lost
there
it
for a
again there.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mara is
everything else
sharing a
is sharing a room with him.
And she snores really loudly.
Awesome.
She's got the venom stuck in her nose.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, I
Monk's
think
Claw.
Taylor's
think Thargor sleeps like the dead.
But he's so happy, like asleep with a little smile on his face. He had a good day.
He almost died. You're at like 1 hit point.
Yeah. I'm at 1 hit point.
Everything's fine though.
A good day's work. Tail is still just hanging out at 12 out of 17, so she's all right. She's a little like bruised, but like fine.
Did
whatever.
we open another cask of ale, or did we not?
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah, we
by the
did.
sound of things.
Okay.
We've got one left.
Yeah, so
So we do
We got
need to
one left.
save that one for the guy at
Right.
the guy at the bar in Wenenstad that I promised a barrel of ale to in exchange for connecting us to the black market.
Mm.
I mean, he technically saved my life.
That's true.
No, I don't. I was hesitant, but I think fine. Saved my life.
I expected something terrible to
Unfortunately.
happen with those potions, and nothing did.
Me
so that's
too.
great.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was expecting to die.
Well, we only
Yeah,
used
like
one
that.
of the potions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
other
that's
one, the other one could still be tainted.
We can buy potions while we're here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that money and get potions.
Before Halinus is going to sleep, I wanted to meditate. Can I do a religion check, and like for the first time in a long time I'm actually going to pray to my god Cthulhu.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I guess that's a religion check. Yeah. So do that. As you sort of by yourself, you sit. I'm going to assume cross-legged. That's the traditional prayer pose.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you reach out with your mind to your deity, and while you don't really get anything back, it does feel kind of nice to have this routine again of faith. And though you don't get anything out of it, you do kind of get a nice feeling.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Mara
it's
doesn't pray.
11 o'clock here
Yeah.
in Maryland, so I need to wrap this up and go to sleep.
It's fair
soon.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good
This
place
is a
to
good
put
place
a pin in it for now.
Leave it.
Mm.
So that was the big bad. We somehow lived.
Spiders.
Who can say?
Reese,
Yes.
would that encounter have happened if I did kill the spider?
Who can say?
You can say, you specifically.
I know,
If
Are-
only
and I don't want to.
Are we going to just making sure before I change my character sheet, are we going to successfully have 8 hours of sleep?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You're in a safe place. You get a good night's sleep, and yeah, you can restore all your business.
So that's a nice long rest.
Yes. Although, did anybody use the hit dice in the short rest?
I don't remember.
I don't remember if
I
did.
probably did. I don't remember.
I don't think I did because I
Okay,
don't know
'cause-
where they are on this sheet.
Right, because yeah, with the short rest hit dice, when you get a long rest, you only get half of those back per long rest. So if you used all 2 of your hit dice, you only get 1 back.
It probably takes that into account in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't done short rest with that yet.
Oh,
No.
you can. I think it says I did too because I checked in the short rest. It has both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, in that case, yeah, you only get 1 of those back until
Yeah,
you do another long rest.
You get half
okay.
of what you used back.
I thought it was half of your total.
No, half of what you used, I thought. Could look it up.
I think I will give that a quick Google.
Yeah, I haven't used any, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my long rest. Relevant abilities have been reset.
Regain spend hit dice up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number.
total. Okay.
Yeah, so it's total
Yeah,
number.
because when I did a short rest, and then when I just did my long rest, I went back to the short rest tab, and it only has one.
Okay,
So
cool.
D&D Beyond takes care of that.
Best. Ah, fantastic. Well, I
You
think
lived!
yeah.
I did not expect that.
Uh,
I did not expect to
Yeah.
live.
Considering I didn't rebalance that encounter, you guys got lucky.
God.
Okay, well, thank you, everyone. That was fun, but
Oh,
I
thank
am
you. That was
tired.
a good fun session. I feel like there was some good tension. There was a nice battle. And
Fucking-
It was very cinematic.
oh, I'm glad to
No
hear.
Yeah.
more spiders, please. I'm
not-
over spiders.
I am not used to having spiders in campaigns.